That'd be great. Awesome. Other thing, guys, is I'm playing on my phone right now, so all of my notes and everything are also on my phone. So I don't have your character sheets pulled up or anything. So as you're like using spells and stuff, don't expect me to have like a reference for them because I don't. All right, who wants to recap me on what we did last week?
We about to do some shady shit. So last week we piddle-farted around trying to figure out anything about these stones from Cass's master. I don't remember his name because I didn't directly meet him. Figured out he doesn't know a whole lot, but we did come into some form of contact of we needed to stop these different political figures in order to I can't remember why we needed to. Why did we need to? Fuck, let me get my notes.
We were looking for a certain man in black robes that was at the university.
Professor Him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sigrid met a shady
master.
man outside beside a tree. Talked to him, and he's like, "Oh, I have information if you do this." And we followed him or something, or met back up with him.
Yeah, we went to the Leonin place.
We went to the Thirst Library. Which is my new literary themed strip club. Opening soon in Miletus.
Perfect. I'll be your bouncer. Yeah, so we talked to the Leonins there, and that's where we got our information, right? To go stop these three political figures. And we pretty much ended off on like us trying to find a map so we could start like planning out a plan of how to handle these three wonderful political figures that not meet their meeting.
All right, anything else?
No.
All right.
Those were the main points. The political group was called the Formalists, and they're like a peaceful law and order group. And that it seems real shady what we're about to do.
You guys definitely hit the nail on the head there. Let me flip this and get this ready. So, yeah, so basically y'all got information on, or you didn't get information, you found someone who has the information you would like, and he said he would trade you that information for y'all stopping this political meeting from happening. He gave you a list of 3 people and where they live, as well as where the meeting's gonna be. Y'all split up and real quick went back to the library, got the map, took it back to the tavern. You all stayed the night, rested, so you all got a long rest. And now y'all are meeting up the next morning to discuss on what you would like to do as far as stopping this meeting goes.
We've met back up, correct?
Yes, this is, so y'all got the map from the library, met back up, slept the night. Everyone took time to consider their options themselves, and now you're meeting up in the morning over breakfast to decide on how y'all want to handle it.
Okay. I'm gonna just kind of like give a nod towards my good navigator, Cecil. So we're gonna pull out this map in front of all of us so we can all like talk, I assume, at the table. And we've located and expressed the interests of these 3. What did I say? That we should split up and try to hit them all at once. We don't want the news following that someone's targeting these people.
Hey, there's enough for a few groups here. Splitting up wouldn't hurt us.
So
I have minimal reservations about this, and I do not want to be involved. So you will have to force me to do whatever it is that you want to do.
Well, okay, Cass, I have a question. Before we do the do with the whole burning down the building, because I still think that's a good idea. But I've been thinking, and I was just wondering, since even though these guys are super cool and everything, but I slept on it and I kind of thought maybe we are kind of like putting our eggs all in one basket. And that's a metaphor. My point is that what is stopping the kitty cats from telling us like lies once we do this? If you catch my drift.
Well, it seems that we have no other lead at this moment in time. So, if you have a better idea than to not help these cats, I'm all ears.
Yes, okay. So, my fishing plan from earlier yesterday.
Your fishing plan?
Yes, Captain.
Hey, we're wasting money. We have but a small amount of time before we need to move. And I happen to know through valuable resources that whether we're involved or not, this meeting will not come to fruition. So it's better that we go ahead and get our hands dirty either way.
I haven't washed my hands today, so they're already dirty.
Lovely.
Wonderful.
So you notice on the map that you've marked all the 3 houses, and while they're all in like the same area, like they're not, like they wouldn't meet up on the way to the meeting location. All right, so they're not super close, like they're like within a couple blocks, but don't share any roads as far as getting to the meeting location.
I think it's best that we all divide up in parties of 2 and have a third tag along. Maybe Cecil could handle one of these parties, since he does have ways of knowing things without anyone seeing him.
Really? Do you have like an extra set of eyes or something?
And you'll see Killigan just kind of eyeball her, and Bluto come out of my pocket and also kind of eyeball her.
Oh my
Is watching. Would you like to hold one?
And I'll hand the weasel to her.
I would like to hold the bird.
Killigan will flap over and land on his shoulder.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Can I keep it?
For now, yeah.
Yes. Okay. I can pull it up.
I must say, I do not believe this is a proper use for familiars. You should not use familiars for such evil and despicable aims.
Shut up, nerd.
They should be agents of good only.
Who says this isn't for the good? It's the good for us, is it not?
It does not seem good for the good of the land or the law, thank you very much, or for society at large.
And the last time I looked, good is just a construct of society, which I see that most of our group is not the forum to, such as yourself.
I try to
see
start talking, but then I realize that you've caught me in a logic trap. So I shut up.
Captain Barracuda, how are we gonna split up?
Yes, so I believe you, Sigrid, should go with Cecil, since you are such tied to the planet, to the ferret itself.
It's my ferret now, but okay.
And I believe it was very much. And I believe it was also good for you, Cass, to come with me.
At that, I tense up. Are you sure that's the best course of action, Captain?
I believe it is. I don't want you wandering off and disturbing our agenda.
I see. Yes, well, okay.
Cecil, would you take Muzazi with you? I think it'd be best.
The more hands we have, the better it'll go. I'll take this little group with me.
And I assume Proxenos and our little bard friend who did such a lovely entertainment job in the library would be a good team.
Sounds good to me.
Now, shall we go and gather some supplies and then head to our destinations?
Can I finish breakfast first?
I believe it would be in our best interest to make a meeting point a bit closer to our destinations.
Hey, this is why I keep you around, Cecil.
All right, so we've got Sigrid, Cecil, Muzazi all heading over in a group to one target, Baracus and Cass to another target, and then Proxinus and Midjitsu to a third target. Since he's not here, Proxinus is the character is going to be played by Coleman as far as combat not goes. So in that group, Ashley, you're going to be the main decision making as far as what you guys do, and then Coleman will just kind of back you up with his character. Sound good?
Sounds interesting.
All right, so you've got 3 targets, target A, B, and C. Who's going to which?
What says it, Cass? I think we should hit the first one.
Yes, I do suppose if we're going to take one, we should take A, for it is first and presumably best.
I will take C.
E stands for the coolest.
All right, so y'all eat your breakfast, you get your supplies, you get ready, and you head out to your targets. We're going to start with target A. So Baracus and Cass, you'll head to the street where the house is located of your first target, all right? And your first target's name is Ulrich Trugest, all right? And from the information that you've seen on the paper is that he's a 41-year-old human philosopher. He's short. He has short, curled brown hair, brown eyes, smooth white skin, and he's really tall. He's 6'1" and pretty muscular. But with him being 40 years old or something, he doesn't really look it. He looks really young and well kept.
All right.
And do we know his who he is because we have a sheet listing that information, or are we observing this when we watch him?
No, that's from the sheet that you got from the Leonins.
You said Ulrich Trugest?
Yes, Ulrich Trugest.
Cool.
So I believe it's in our best interest. I'm assuming at this point we're not at the house because that'd be way too obvious. We're probably a few houses away.
You tell me.
Around the corner. No, we are. We're around the corner. A few houses
I would
down.
think so. We don't want to stop right in front of the house and have a conversation.
Yeah, hey, we're gonna go break into this place. No. I'm gonna look at Cass and be like, would you think it? I know you're highly against this, but I think it's best for your bird friend to go first and take a look.
Yes. Forgive me, Max. I had to find his name. Forgive me, Max. I've never used you for such evil intent, but in this case, I think we're all having to make sacrifices and do things that we're not accustomed to. So I will conjure my familiar, my owl.
Okay.
Aye, that's the spirit.
Max, perhaps you could go fly around the house and see if maybe there's and I kind of shiver, a window you could go into to scope out the place.
All right, so your owl takes off, and there are a couple windows in this house. As he's looking in, he'll notice that it's a pretty barren house. It's obviously only lived in by the one person. It's very neat and tidy. Very, I guess you would kind of say up to date. The best stuff, best furniture. The closet would have the best clothes, kind of thing. And you would see Ulrich in his kitchen eating breakfast.
Okay.
reading over some papers, getting his speech and whatnot ready.
Let me pause and make sure I understand this spell right, because I think that I can see through his eyes with
You
this
can.
spell.
You
Okay.
can.
That's what I
like,
was thinking.
Yeah, you like lose consciousness of what you as Cass is doing, and you can look through the hourglass.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, great. Well, then I'll have Max fly back out then. Is he unseen by Ulrich?
Yeah, he'll be unseen.
Okay. Well, then I'll have Max fly back then.
Okay.
It appears that he's home, and he's home alone. I don't believe there's anyone else there, but he has a very nice house.
Well, that's good to know. Did you find anything else out that might be a little bit more helpful besides that he's home alone?
I don't know. I didn't think to look. I suppose I could go back in.
This time let's peer for all the entrances that could be possible to us. Let's have a good fresh look about of the house.
Yes, okay, Captain. You'll have to forgive me. I'm very new to this roguery and sneaking around. It's not in my constitution normally.
Don't worry, you'll get quite used to it if you stay with me.
All right. Well, I'm going to send Max back in then.
Go ahead and roll perception.
All right. What is my perception mod?
Your own perception for the bird. So you gotta roll the bird stats.
What?
Yeah, you gotta roll the bird's perception. So
What?
You just have a regular owl, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I didn't realize they had stats.
Oh, you're good. Perception's a wisdom-based skill, so whatever you roll, add 1 to it.
Okay. But I don't add my own perception mod.
You do not.
Okay. 15 total.
All right, so you see, excuse me, you see there's only 2 entrances. There's a front door and a back door. The back door has like a little garden area it's fenced in, so it's like a private garden area that's just for him. Again, just like the house is kind of lavish. And then you obviously have the front door. There's plenty of windows on the base level and on the top of the house. At the top of the house, but can't really tell if they're locked or anything.
Are there is it 1 story or 2?
2 stories.
Okay. And what are the can I fly about inside and see what I can tell the rooms are, or how many rooms there are?
You can fly, like flying around the building. You don't have like an entryway.
Oh, okay.
But you can tell that there's like 2 bedrooms, though one is like obviously never been lived in. A washroom. And then on the downstairs, there's like 2 or 3 living rooms, all kind of like different themed. And then obviously his dining area on the bottom.
Okay. Sorry, just taking notes.
Man, times like this, really wish I took Arcane Lock.
What is that?
I can magically lock and unlock shit.
Oh. I may actually have a spell for that. Not that one.
To unlock doors?
No, I don't think I do. I don't think it made my final cut. Never mind. All right, well, I'll report back and all that information about the rooms and the stories and like what the layout of the house looks like. And is he downstairs in the living area?
He's downstairs in his dining area.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and cut real quick and let you guys kind of figure out what y'all want to do. We're gonna cut to Proxenos and Mijitsu. All right. So from what you understand is you are again you arrive on the street with the marked house. You are looking for a Baltine Agasath. She is a 100-year-old female Triton. She has short curled green hair and cyan eyes. She has rough cyan skin. She's about 4'9", so not super tall, and just like a regular build. And she has a square, slightly sightly face. I like that, slightly sightly. Yeah, and then you do notice though at her house she has 2 guards standing outside of her doors.
I would like to disguise myself and try to sneak in.
Okay, what are you disguising yourself as?
A repairman.
A repairman. Okay. Go ahead and roll. Roll, I guess a stealth check with your proficiency. To see how good the disguise is, and then roll a persuasion. See if you can get past the guards with it.
Okay, so what dice am I using?
So roll a d20.
All right. It's an 8.
And then add your stealth to it.
That's 5.
Okay. And then
Proficiency? +2.
here we go. Your stealth will already have your proficiency bonus added to it. So you're sitting at a 13 for your disguise, and then no sound. How do I turn this off? There we go. Sorry. Okay. I don't have my dice. I'm using a dice generator real quick that I just downloaded, like on the fly. So I don't think this is gonna work out for me very well. I don't want to purchase a dice set. I just want to use a dice. I guess here we go. Okay. Boom. Quick roll. There we go. All right. And then roll a persuasion check. See if you can talk your way in.
Then another 20.
Another 20, and then add your persuasion this time.
Ooh, yeah. It's a 4.
All right. So your disguise is pretty good, but it's not like the best. Like it's definitely passable though. So go ahead and you walk on up, right? And the guard says, "Halt! What's your purpose here?"
I'm just here to fix the oven.
The oven, you say? I haven't heard of any need of a repairman.
Yeah, well, did they consult you for everything?
They tell me about guests arriving.
I don't know. It was a last minute thing.
Yes, I am his partner, and Proxus is gonna kind of shuffle up.
Go ahead and roll persuasion as well.
I don't know what his stats are, so
Just roll a d20 and hope.
I got a 12.
All right, so the one guard looks at the other guard. It's like, they never tell us anything unless it's an important person. You guys can go on in.
Ah, thank you, sir. We'll be done swiftly, hopefully.
All right, so y'all enter the house, and it's a very clean house. It's very Triton decorated. There's books. There's like really like a bunch of bookshelves around too in the 2 living areas. So like you walk in, there's like a main corridor, rooms to each side, kind of like the typical house layout for this area, and then a hallway that leads to the dining room and the kitchen areas.
Okay. And we don't know where she's at in the house, correct?
You do not.
Shit.
How are you supposed the unseen servant
It can be very useful. What are you trying to do? What's your thoughts?
I was gonna have it sneak around, and I don't know if it. Can I see with it?
No, you can't see with the unseen servant. Think of it as like a ghost that you can control that can go do things for you.
Could it look around and then tell me if it's seen something?
Well, it can't communicate.
Oh,
Like, it doesn't speak. Yeah. Like maybe you can have it. I don't think you can. It can actually see either. So you have to see what it sees. Like be in the same area as it.
So like, if you found her and you needed her to turn around, you could like send it to like ruffle some like a window or
Yeah.
feathers or something over there, and she turns and looks at that, and you like sneak by or something.
okay. And I want to sneak around the house and see if I can figure out some details here.
I'm
Roll
gonna
a stealth check.
I'm gonna sneak around as well and try to find her.
Both of you roll a stealth check.
At another 20.
Yeah.
Yes. Then add your 5 for stealth.
15.
15, so 20. So yeah, you are hidden. You are melded in the shadows.
I got a big old 14.
14. All right, so you're decently hidden. Like, you know, you're not like if you're like peeking around a corner, you probably wouldn't be seen.
Okay, I found his character sheet. Stealth it's gonna be total 17.
Oh yeah, so you're really hidden. Like both of y'all are nice and in this house.
All right, nice. Nice.
Y'all are so stealthy that even the guards probably forgot about you.
I'm here for it. What does this man fight with?
I have
Everything.
a word with those guards about their supervision and who they let in.
Oh, yes, but let's do this at a later time. I believe we need to stay to the task at hand.
Fair enough.
So, I'm going to start, like, bouncing around the house. Did you mention anything about an upstairs or anything like that?
Yes, this house does have an upstairs.
All right, I want to creep up the stairs.
All right, so you creep up the stairs, and as you kind of get to the top, you see it splits into like 2 directions, into like not really like a hallway, but like kind of just like a little alcove that goes to the door, and another little alcove that goes to the door.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I make like a perception check to see if I can hear her doing anything?
You absolutely can make a perception check to see if you can hear her doing anything.
All right. That's gonna be a 16.
16. So you hear her like kind of like you hear her like rehearsing her lines off into the right room, and you also kind of like hear like moving through cloth, like she's kind of going through her closets as well.
All right. I'm going to like put my fish finger to my lips and go and point in the direction that I hear her to.
Does that mean you want me to play bagpipes? Okay.
Not yet. In a second.
Alrighty then.
Oh shit! I got this far. I didn't think anything else ahead. Let me look at this man's character sheet and see if I can figure something out on the fly.
Well, you got Midjitsu there.
Oh, we do have Midjitsu as well, don't we? All right, let me look at some druid shit. He might be able to do something. He's got a bond.
That's Mizazi. He's not there. I'm talking about.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Ashley.
He means me.
Okay. Yeah.
Ashley, step up.
I mean, do we want to distract her? Do we want to?
Well, if you want to go with Captain Brax's plan, Captain Brax's plan was going to knock this bitch out and tie her to the bed.
Oh, that's easy enough. Okie dokie.
Right. Now that y'all have a idea of where she's at and whatnot, I'll let y'all sit and think about your next move.
Okay.
Mainly you, Ashley, because you're going to be the one who makes the decision. Because Coleman's just kind of proxy playing Proxenos. Proxy playing Proxenos. I love myself. Anyways, let's go to Sigrid, Cecil, and Muzazi. Y'all also arrive at the street where the house is marked for the third person. The information you have on him is his name is Roger Redstream. He is a 26-year-old human philosopher. He has a bald head, brown eyes. He has rugged red skin. He's 5'7", so he's pretty average height, but he has a massive build. Like this dude is jacked, and he has an oval, pretty face. But he's also slightly cross-eyed.
Slightly what? Slightly what, sorry?
Cross-eyed.
Perfect.
Well, at least he's very distinguishable.
Oh man, I have a plan.
What's your plan?
Okay, so can you transform?
In a manner, yes.
Hmm?
In a manner, yes.
And okay, well, I mean like transform into like other people because I can do that. So
I
my
can
plan.
do that.
You can do that too. Can you transform into a woman?
I suppose I could, yes.
Okay, watch this. I'm gonna use disguise self and make myself look have similar features to Roger, and specifically with cross-eyed, and I'm gonna just be like a child version, like kind of vaguely look like him, like I could be his child.
I'm going to use mask many faces and turn myself into what would look like one of the local brothel women.
Oh, geez Louise. Okay.
I'm 100% for this.
I am with this for sure.
Okay, and Muzazi, you can stay here for our backup. Okay,
Great.
just in case something goes wrong. Okay, so Cecil, we have to get our story straight, man. We gotta make sure we got all the details. So, what would you like to name your child, Mother?
Well, Petunia sounds very pretty to me.
That's a nice name, Cecil.
And you're seeing this very scantily clad woman with a very sailor voice, and it's kind of putting you off.
You need an adult. Okay, so I'm so glad that you understand my plan and I don't have to explain it. So, how are we feeling?
Very confident. Very confident.
You look very good. I mean, that's a very pretty disguise. I'll probably have to ask you about that later. And you could have wore more clothes, but you know what? Okay, let's
Cecil
go.
hasn't seen very many women, only in a few places. The
What?
sea is not kind.
If you catch my drift.
Okay. Oh, maybe one of these days, I'll have like one of the adults take you to like an old folks home so you can have some fun. Okay?
An old folks' home.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll have a talk about that later.
Okay. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
Do you want to hold my hand?
Sure. And I'll
Okay.
just walk up to the door.
All right, so you walk up to the this door and
But one thing before, as we're doing that, Bluto sneaks out of my pocket, and he begins like going around the house looking for any entrance. And Killigan is flying up above, looking for any open windows or anything he can see.
okay. Killigan would see. He wouldn't see an open window, but there is a chimney. But there's smoke coming out of it. And then there's no for Bluto. There's no holes or anything in the house. He goes into the backyard. There's a back door, but it's not open. So there's no like entrances from the ground.
Okay. Well, I just want him to come back to the front door and try to sneak in when we get the door open.
Okay, roll a stealth check for him. Just
13.
13. All right, let me. Okay, sounds good. So whenever the door opens, he will be able to sneak in.
Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna approach the door and give it a knock. A very angry knock.
A very angry knock. All right, so you bang on this door, boom, 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 right? And you wait a second, and then the door opens up, and you see a little boy answer the door, probably about 5, 6 years old. Hello?
Hi.
Hello there, little one. Is your father home?
Mom! So he like runs off down the back hall, leaves the door open, and that's whenever Pluto sneaks on in.
Okay.
Then all you see another young, very pretty woman walking down the hall, just in like a regular like day dress. Yes, hey, can I help you?
Are you Mrs. Redstring?
I am.
How long have you and Roger been together?
Oh, probably 7 years now.
Well, look at this little one, around 11 years old. His child. I think he needs to come out here and doing some explaining to both of us.
You think this is Roger's child?
Look at the likeness. He can't deny her.
You have to be mistaken. There's just no way. That would have been whenever Roger was like 15.
I'm gonna pick Petunia up and hold her up and just show her forward, kind of like Simba.
Look at this child. He cannot deny her.
Daddy, are you here?
I'm pretty sure you have the wrong house, and I can't disturb my husband right now. It's a very important meeting today. And she's just just kind of like doing like mental gymnastics. Like, obviously doesn't really believe it, but at the same time, the likeliness is pretty good. But it also doesn't really make sense because whenever he was 15, he was like in the university studying all day.
Mommy, you said that Daddy went out for milk and he hasn't come back. So when can I see him?
I think I'll go get Roger. Please come in. Please come in. And she opens the door to you.
We
And
enter.
yeah, just kind of like, like graciously like shows you like the excuse me, the sitting room off to the side. It's got a nice little couch and chair and table and whatnot. Some decorations on the wall, and she tells you she'll be right back. And she takes her son as well upstairs.
What are we going to do now?
Well, I didn't know I was supposed to be his child before he got together. I was thinking like he had an affair while he was married.
He's so...
It's okay. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. Hey, is Killigan in here?
No, the weasel is.
Oh, you should have the weasel look around.
I'm gonna have the weasel kind of follow them upstairs.
Okay. Are you gonna see what he sees, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna put my hand on Sigurd's shoulder, and I'm gonna say,
If anyone starts to come back, tap me, jostle me, hit me, whatever you have to do, but get my attention.
You got it, Mom.
All right, so the weasel goes upstairs behind the wife and the kid. Goes into one of the bedrooms where Roger is in there, kind of pacing back and forth, going over, kind of saying his speech over in his head while he's like getting his clothes, put together. She walks in. Roger, there's a strange lady downstairs saying that she has your firstborn kid or something. And he's just kind of like super confused. Like, he's like, what? Like, and and she's, can you just go down there and take care of it? It's scaring your son. He lets out a heavy sigh and kind of walks out the door and starts.
Okay, I'm
heading
gonna drop
downstairs.
consciousness as he starts to leave, and I'm gonna immediately go over, open the door, turn myself into a guard, shove Sigrid out the door, and stand there like looking frantically around as if I'm searching for someone.
Okay. So he comes down the stairs, sees you like looking around, like, can I help you, officer?
Did you see a young to middle-aged woman around here recently with a child?
I did not. I was up in my room. My wife said that she wanted to talk to me down here or something.
There's 2 con artists going around this part of the city right now. They're trying to break into people's houses, mislead them, and they've been on the loose for a couple days now. Maybe you've heard something. You're saying your wife saw something? Could you step outside with us for a minute?
Sure, sir. So he comes outside with you.
So one of the people walking down the street told us that they saw something in your backyard, a couple people moving around.
Backyard?
Back there.
And I'm gonna have Killigan fly down to Sigrid and like try to get her attention to like listen in and watch if that's at all possible as this is going on.
Oh, can I
roll insight for me, Sigrid?
Okay. It's probably a mistake, but okay.
What's the worst that happened? She's only 12.
Well, yeah, but also I have a -3 in insight, so
Holy
that's
shit!
Oh my gosh.
So that's gonna be a 9.
A 9. All right, so this bird is like coming down to get your attention, right? And you're just kind of like no, go away, you know, like you're trying so hard to like focus on what's going on like in front of you. And I'm assuming like you're like when you got shoved away, you like rounded the corner, so you can you could hear what the guard's saying, but you can't, or what Cecil's saying, but you can't really hear the reaction from the other guy, and you're trying to like listen real intense so you don't get this bird like whatever he's trying to say.
I'm just like peeking over. Okay.
So you say that there's someone in my backyard?
It's quite possible, sir. You see, we're dealing with 2 people who are very versed in illusion magic. They're taking many different forms and tricking people.
Okay, well, then are you gonna go take a look? Are you gonna go deal with it? Like, I don't understand.
From what I can see is like, is there a fence blocking it off or anything, or is it just open to go?
No,
to
it's just open, like bushes and stuff along the side of the house, but it's open.
Okay.
Sir, I'm going to need you to come with me. Everyone is a suspect right now because the fact that they can make themselves look like other people, even you are a suspect right now.
I really don't have time for this, but
We understand your status. We understand your status, sir, and we hate to waste your time. But 10 minutes and I'll be out of here.
he looks at his sundial watch. Fine. And he goes off with you. Or actually, real quick, roll a persuasion check real quick.
That is 20. Unnatural.
All right, yeah, he goes along.
Okay, so we're just heading for the backyard right now. Weasel is inside, just like keeping an eye on the family. I mean, he can't really tell me anything, but I'm just, if the family starts to come outside, I want the weasel to just like attack them, pretty much, like just jump out like a wild ass weasel. I mean, he's not a threat.
Sounds good. All right, so you round the house, you go to the backyard, and it's a nice open backyard because he's got a kid, and it's like a area for the little kid to kind of go out and play. You see some like wooden swords and, you know, obviously kid toys in the backyard. And Roger's kind of like going, like trying to stay behind you, right? Because he's obviously like, he's not scared, right? Because he's a jack dude, you know, but he's just kind of like, you know, you're the authority, you're the guard. He's trying to let you do your job, kind of thing.
Right. And I'm just kind of looking around in the backyard as if I'm searching for someone, wasting his time kind of at the moment, waiting to see if, kind of looking around my shoulder to see if I see Sigrid around the corner. And I'm just,
Oh, sorry. Did I see them go around the backyard? I'm assuming I did. I just don't know why.
Yes.
Okay.
and I'm just going to say to him as I'm searching, have you heard anything suspicious or seen anything weird? I know you said something, your wife saw two people. The door was open when I got here, so I'm assuming they left, but.
All I know is I was upstairs preparing for my very important meeting here soon, and my wife came talking about some lady saying that she had a kid that was mine who was 11, which makes no sense at all, and just asked if I would deal with it. I came downstairs and found you. That is all the information I have.
Okay, I see. And I'm just going to be writing down in a journal like I'm taking notes.
While he's
Sigrid,
doing,
okay, yeah.
yeah, while he's doing that, because I have no idea what the fuck is going on, I'm gonna kind of get a little bored just waiting. And still in my disguise, is the front door still open?
No.
No, the front door is closed.
Front door is closed. He closed on his way out.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my hammer and start banging on the door, like trying to cleave into it. And I'm gonna say, "That man! That man!"
So hearing this, Roger flips around and kind of like the front door and like runs like around the house.
I'm going to chase him.
He runs around the house, sees the kid, and just like, what are you doing? Who are you? Guard, this may be it.
I'm still in disguise. I'm like, "Father, this is payback for all your transgressions," and I'm gonna just try to like hack away at the door.
You're gonna try and what?
Hack away at the door with my hammer.
He like runs up and tries to like grab the hammer. So give me a dexterity roll.
Okay.
Sir, please step away from the child. You are not law enforcement. This is not your place.
That was a 21.
All right, so he like tries to like grab the hammer and like just can't quite get a hold of it. And after you say that, Cecil's like, "Then do something."
I'm going to grab Sigrid by the wrist, and I'm going to pull her like I'm moving back towards the back of the estate. And I'm going to say,
Now show me where your accomplice is. I know they're hiding in the back.
You'll never take me alive, coppers! And I'm gonna cast Shocking Grass.
on who?
Oh, no. Cecil's got a hold of me. Oh, this is going great.
We're like, I won't do that. I'll just try to like get my hand out of.
Oh no, it's too late. You've already cast it. It's
okay. Give me a second. Does a 7 hit?
A 7?
Yes.
No.
Fuck. Okay.
Almost.
like she's
Oh,
disappointed
really?
she didn't just destroy you.
You're pretty close.
Right, so you kind of like swing at him, but like he's got a pretty good hold on you. Don't know if that was a miss or if like you're pretending to swing at him, but
I know
either
my
way,
rights. You can't do anything to me.
y'all are drawing a big crowd now. Like people on the street are like gathering around
Oh
to
no.
like, see what's going on.
This is bad.
I'll go ahead and pause you guys there so y'all can deliberate your next steps.
Yeah, I need.
All right, we're gonna go back to Baracus and Cass.
Aye.
That was great, by the way. That was very entertaining. All right, so Baracus and Cass. Y'all left off. Y'all got information as far as where he's at. Him living alone. He's in the kitchen.
Well, I do have a spell that may be of good use, although I hate to use it for such a purpose as this.
Remember what I said earlier?
Yes, I recall.
Now, what is it that you have?
Perhaps I could create a small noise to distract him. And that's all I have, really. I'm not much of a tactician when it comes to these sorts of things, I'm afraid.
What kind?
I can create a noise to distract, or an image to distract.
Let's go with the noise. I think that might be best.
Hmm.
Let's.
Really loud.
It can be really loud.
Yes. I believe I've gotten it down to where it can be, as loud as a scream, perhaps.
Excellent. That might be just what we need.
Or perhaps a rousing version of Don't Stop Believin' on the bagpipes.
That could also work, but
Something to really cause a ruckus.
I do believe that could work. I'm going to go to the back door, and I'm going to try to find a way in while you make your noise at the other side of the house.
Should I go to the front door and just start making the screaming noise?
I think it would be best if you put it on a small stone and maybe threw it at the door.
Ooh, that's a good idea. It only screams for just a minute or two, though.
I will try to do as much as I can, but if he decides to step out and leave the house, I'm going to need you to stop and talk to him.
I can do that. I am very adept at the art of rhetoric and persuasion.
Are you now? That is wonderful. Now, let's be on our way and begin, shall we?
Yes, quite fine.
All right, so I'm
Perhaps
going
I should give you a head start around the back, and then I'll throw the screaming rock.
That would be wonderful.
Baracus, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Well, let me tell you what I'm good at. I have less limbs to work with. I'm so sneaky. That's a natural one. So a 3.
No.
Excellent.
Oh, hey, hold on. You might get lucky. Oh, you're not going to get lucky. Never mind. All right.
Maybe he's deaf
I hope.
or blind.
We'll see. We'll see if you get lucky. Give me a second. Yeah, you didn't get lucky. All right, so you try to sneak around the back, but you pass like in front of a window, right? That the guy like is actively like sitting in front of.
Excellent. So he's,
roll a perception check real quick.
that I am good at. Where the fuck my D20 years ago that I got? I'm gonna use this one because that one did me dirty. Oh, it's a 10.
The 10.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you walk to the back, right, and you like walk in front of this window, and you look in the window, and you meet eyes with Ulrich, and you can see his like face goes from like confusion to like anger, like real quick.
Question.
And he like, stands up.
How far away is he from me?
So like he'd be probably about like 10 feet. Like he's inside, and like he's like got like a like in the middle of the room is the table, like his dining room,
Okay.
and he's sitting at it. Happen to be facing the window. You just walk in front of them.
Okay.
So like 5 to 10 feet.
All right. I'm going to. Is there a space behind him?
There's like open. Yes. There's like open
Okay.
area behind him.
I'm going to summon my tentacle behind him,
Okay.
and I am going to tap him on the shoulder with the tentacle.
He like spins like real quick and then like like gets like real startled. Let's see.
I'm gonna hope Cass is about to throw this fucking rock, and I'm about to jump through this window and beat his ass.
Yeah, do I see what's happening?
You have no idea what's going on. You're just like, you got like your rock in your hand. It like you're
Well-
kind of like looking around, the front of the house.
So after about, I would say, the span of 1 minute, I'm planning to use minor illusion to create a make this rock start screaming. And then
Okay, so Captain Brockers, you got about 30 seconds before that rock starts screaming.
All right. Fuck it. I'm gonna jump through the window.
All right, make athletics check.
Okay. Oh no. That's a 14.
14. All right, so you like run and you jump into this window, and it like you make it through the window, but it's not like a very good landing kind of thing.
I'm old. Yeah.
So give me like a 1d4 real quick.
All right. I got a 3.
All right, you take that much damage.
Sick,
And
nasty.
you're kind of stunned for that many seconds as well. Like he's got like a 3-second like head start on you.
God damn it. Okay.
Let's see. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Sounds good. 17.
17. All right, so first thing he does is he turned. He got startled by your tentacle, but didn't like really shake him. Like obviously he's like afraid of it, but he's not like stunned or anything. Then you break through the window and like kind of crash, right?
Mhm.
He takes his chance to like take off out the back door.
How far away does he get?
He gets like to the door, so like he just stepped out the door frame. Whenever now it's your turn.
All right. So I'm going to use my bonus action to move my tentacle 60 feet closer to him than I need to, and I'm going to slap him in the back of the head with the tentacle.
All right, roll your attack.
Okay. Total that's going to be an 8.
So you go to slap him in the back of the head, but like he was just like quick enough in his reaction to you jump through the window that he like makes it like around the corner as it like goes to smack him, so it misses.
Great. I'm going to use my movement to chase him.
All right, so you take off as well, and you can make it all the way to him.
Okay. All right. For my action, then, can I use my one arm to grab him?
Yeah, make a grapple as a strength check. Make a
Okay.
strength check.
14, I think. Yeah, 14.
Yeah, you successfully grab him.
Excellent. That's all I can do.
All right. How did you grab him, bud? You got one arm, so did you ran up to him? Did you like?
I grabbed him like across the neck and put him in a one-arm headlock and like grabbed my shoulder.
All right, his turn. So he's gonna do another strength roll against you to try
Okay.
and get out of your grasp.
Okay. 14 again.
All right, so he also got a 14. So he like slips your grasp, right? And then he's gonna make an unarmed attack against you.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
It does hit.
All right. Let me add a D4 die here.
Since he's hitting me, I'm gonna use my. Oh, I use my bonus action in mine.
Mm-hmm. He does 1 damage to you. So like
Excellent.
he flips it, and he like punches at your face, but like he's not in a good angle from the way that he slipped out of your grasp, and all he hits is like tentacle.
I'm gonna like smile, go, "Aye, that tickled."
All right, that's his turn. He's like squared up against you now.
All right, I'm gonna bring the tentacle closer to me, and I'm gonna slap him again.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
14.
That hits.
All right. What was the damage on this? A D8. Okay. Man, I did 1 point of cold damage, but he loses 10 feet of movement.
All right. So you hit him, but like he like covers up. Like he doesn't have like a whole lot of like he's fighting experience, but he's older in life, and to make it that far, you gotta like kind of know a little something, right? So he's at least able to cover up, and so he doesn't get hit all that hard. But he does start kind of like shivering though. All right. He starts yelling. By the way, at this point, is right as you're about to throw your rock, Cass.
Yes. Do I hear the yelling?
How loud was your scream? You said. Like your illusion. How loud were you making it?
I don't know how to quantify that, but I would say like as loud a scream as possible.
A loud as scream as possible. All right. Roll. Let's do roll a D10 for me.
All right.
This is how I'm calculating your volume.
I think it needs to be at 150. The 150 decibel level.
That would be a 1.
Oh, okay. So as loud as you possibly were able to make it, it's kind of screaming. But his screams can, like it's screaming, but like his screams are being heard over.
Excellent. And can I tell that it's coming from like behind the house?
Yes, everyone could tell it. Like so, you also kind of see like people are starting to like look and like someone's screaming for help. Should you help her?
I'm gonna start screaming as well.
Well, so I'm gonna throw the rock at the door, and when nothing happens after like 10 seconds, I'm gonna like kind of try to sneak around to the back of the house and see what's happening.
All right, so you throw the rock. You're gonna wait 10 seconds. Top of the round. Let's go to Captain Baracus.
Oh, yeah, I've started screaming at this point. I'm making a lot of fucking noise now.
All right.
What time is this meeting, by the way?
He's got like an hour.
5 minutes ago.
Excellent. All right. Is there a window by me?
The one you jumped out's behind you. What'd you say, Ashley?
Nothing.
Okay.
You said it was an hour and 10 minutes ago. The one I jumped through is behind me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you've got like y'all kind of like rounded the corner from the back door. There's a window on the other side of him. The door like right behind you, and then like down from the door is a window you jumped through originally.
You said he's old, right?
Yes. He's
Okay.
41.
I want to, without getting out of his melee range, circle around him to where his back is to the open window. All right, and then I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
So the open, so like he would be, so if the open window's behind you, he's in front of you,
Yeah.
right? So there's probably about I'd say about a 10-foot gap from where he is now to that window.
That's fine.
All right, so you circle with him, right? And you circle with him, but like he's circling with you, but not moving toward that.
That's fine. That's 100% fine. I'm gonna circle around him. I'm gonna mumble a few words in Primordial under my breath, and I'm gonna cast Thunderwave. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oops, wrong dice. Oh, no. How do I get back to my D20? Oh, this is how. Okay, I'm starting to learn this out a little bit better. He fails that Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Well, he is knocked 10 feet through the window, and he takes 7 points of thunder damage, and a loud boom echoed out.
So you hear this giant boom, and he get roll an extra D4
Oh, yeah.
of damage because he's going through this window.
1.
1.
Yeah.
So you rolled 7, so that's 8 total.
Mm. Minus the one he took before.
Yep. Let me look at his health one more time. So he is boomed through this window, right? And he hits. He actually like lands in his like kitchen area on the ground, bleeding. He's not quite dead, but like he is super badly hurt. Right. His turn. He struggles to get up. He's like panting really hard. He's like kind of like holding himself. Like he is obviously not wanting to fight anymore. And he started trying to like limp, like out, but obviously he can't really move that far right now. Let's go to Cass. You just heard this. You heard a bunch of yells for help. You wait your 10 seconds, and then all of a sudden you hear boom, this huge thunder wave goes, and now like people in the streets are like freaking out and like running away.
I'm going to cautiously approach down I assume there's like a side alleyway that Brackus went through, and try to walk around the back of the house until I see something.
All right, so you like get around the corner just in time to see the next top of the round. So let's go to the top of the round. Captain?
Can I use my movement to get back into the house, like get to him?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to get to him and say, let's sit down and have a chat, shall we? I don't think we need to get any more physical than we already have.
And he's just like super like, okay. Right. Cass, so you like see him like bolt inside.
Do I see him? Do what?
You don't see like the action that he has, but since the windows are broken, you hear what he says.
Okay. I'm going to continue to try to like just watch and not engage because I don't really want to be part of a fight.
All right, where are you watching from? From the back?
Peeking over the window?
Yeah, kind of like peeking over the window is what I was actually thinking.
Okay, sounds good. All right. No, that's the end of initiative.
Mm-hmm.
So he just says like, "What do you want? What do you want?"
Have a seat at your table, and I'm gonna use the tentacle to pull out a chair for him.
He like struggles to get into his chair.
Oh, it's all right. I don't plan on hurting you anymore unless you try anything unruly.
You can see he's just scared and like
didn't say
bleeding
fishy.
profusely.
I'm gonna just sit down across from him and look at him, and I'm gonna take out my sickle on my pouch, and I'm gonna like stab it into the table, and say, "I think it's best that you missed your meeting today."
And he's just kind of like shaking, and like nodding his head, like he's got like no words. Cass, you hear footsteps running down the same, like coming toward that same corridor that you came from.
Okay. Can I turn and see what it is or who it is?
If you would like, yes.
Yes, I would like to do that.
So you turn.
I more meant
look,
when
and
I
you see,
turn, can I see, is what I should have said.
Yeah. You see guards like approaching the house.
I'm gonna pretend to just be an ignorant onlooker.
In the backyard.
Yeah, until they start talking to me.
All right, so they're not there yet. They're running up though.
Shit. Is the back door open?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going inside then.
All right, you run inside.
Are they in that first room?
Yep, they're right there, right in front of you.
Oh, hello, Captain.
Aye, child. Give
Hello,
me
Mr.
one.
Trubus.
Give me one moment, and I'll finish this up. So I'm gonna look back to Mr. Trubus. We have an
Finish him
agreement.
up. You're not going to hurt him, are you?
I've already hurt him. Shut up, Cass.
Don't kill him.
I'm gonna kill you if you don't shut the hell up.
Hold on. Hold on. I lost audio.
Oh no.
He's dead, Jim.
We can do whatever we want now.
Yeah, I'm going to brutally slaughter everyone around me.
Excellent, excellent.
There we go. All right, sorry. I lost audio for a second. I missed all
You're
of it.
good.
Everyone's dead.
Very nice.
Well, when you tell me that, I'm going to shut up and just kind of like stand in the corner of the room. Watch.
I'm gonna look at my dear friend that I've thrown through a window now and say, so we have an agreement. You don't want me to show up later because you went to your meeting, right?
Yeah, he's just gonna no meeting.
All right, stay put. I will be back later. Don't give me a reason to come back. And I'm gonna cast fog cloud, and then I'm going to go grab Cass, and I'm going to fucking leave.
All right.
I'm going to shriek when I get picked up. Ah!
All right. Which way do y'all go out?
I go out the front door.
Where all the onlookers are.
Exactly.
But you said there's a fog cloud, right?
Yeah, I create a fog cloud around the house.
Let me see. You guys can get away cleanly or not.
That's why we got this fog.
Yeah, but the fog is inside the house, right?
No. I cast it outside the house.
Oh.
I can see outside the house.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Oh, absolutely. Remember,
Both of us are just Baracus.
Just Baracus. Because you're just like riding along with him right now.
Yeah,
I'm
you're not
stealthy
really
as my
touching the
character.
ground. I'm just kind of like carrying you like a fireman carry. That was good. That is a 21.
Hell yeah.
I hit a
Alright, yep.
19.
So you disappear, like the fog comes around the house, you take off out the front door, but these guards like were more focused on going around because they saw like Cass, like somebody. So they were like running around toward the back, and y'all make it out the front cleanly. Let's go to Proxenos and Mijitsu. Let's go to Proxenos.
Yeah,
Proxy
the plan here,
notes.
we're gonna seduce this individual
Oh.
or charm them. I'm sorry.
Seduce is a good word as well.
Sounds good. All right. So you go into this lady's room.
Yeah, we're gonna go in and I'm like, hello, ma'am. We're here to fix an oven.
We're here to fix your pipes.
God, this is the worst porno ever. Alright, so she kind of like startles him, like, "What are you doing here? Who are you? Get out right now!"
Excuse me, ma'am.
Just need to calm down.
No, get out! Ah! Ah!
Ma'am, you called us to come fix your oven.
Dear God, anyone, get out! God!
Okay, I'm gonna charm this person. So
I can't aid with that because it's a spell. Damn it.
Yeah. So what do I need? A wisdom saving throw against your charm person DC? Your spell DC?
do I roll another 20?
No, hold on.
No, I roll a 20.
I believe it is wisdom saving throw.
And what's the DC?
Is that me? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's on your
Yeah.
third page at the top.
Spell save DC 10+5.
Yep, 15.
All right, so she gets charmed. So
Damn right.
she calms down. She stops screaming, but she was just screaming, so she's kind of breathing heavily. You hear the footsteps of guards running up up the stairs, and like, what's going on in here?
I just tell him that everything's fine. Everything's fine here. We
It's-
just wandered
was-
into the wrong room.
They just,
No
they just
worries.
kind of like push past you, like, lady, is everything fine?
It was a big misunderstanding. We were just inquiring that we were still good to go with our activities.
And she acknowledged. She's like, yes, everything is fine. Wait back outside. And the guards go away. But now they're like looking quite a bit more cautious at you.
I'm gonna suggest she fire her guards because they're terrible.
My guards are very professional, and if they responded appropriately to my screams. Now, yes, you may fix the stove, though I don't remember it being broken. Either way, go forth.
No, so how your stove works is we inspect it every quarter moon cycle because that's just a company policy as we come out to fix it.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. Some little pixies get stuck in the pipes, and then you're gonna have a house fire. It's a big.
Yeah,
problem.
we don't want any flammable materials or anything like that in the stove. It's a courtesy call, if you will.
All right. So she just says, "Okay, just get on with it."
All right, but if you don't mind, this is going to take quite a long time, and we can't work unless the resident is here. And we really need to get this done today. You're at least 2 weeks overdue on this repair.
Well, then you're going to have to come back later because I am about to leave.
No, man, we can't do that.
Well, I'm afraid you have no choice.
Well, we would feel discouraged if your house caught on fire. We would feel it is as if our fault. You want your house to burn down, ma'am?
I will leave one guard to make sure that does not happen. But
No.
I have an important meeting that I will not miss.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to reschedule your meeting, ma'am.
I will
company
not.
policy. It has to be the owner.
I will not reschedule my meeting. And she goes to like walk by you.
But no, I knew it.
I mean, I got nothing else.
All right, I'm going to pull out Peroxina's sword and block her path, and just with the sword be like, ma'am, I believe it's best if you just have a seat for a moment.
I'm gonna re-roll her wisdom. Your charm person has now worn off, and she's kind of like realizing what's going on again.
I think you did that on purpose.
Hey, Maya.
What? What are you doing? Guards!
No, ma'am. We are just trying to fix the stove, and we're trying to have you abide by company policy.
Guards start running up the stairs again.
Great dog shit. It's time to get physical.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, what's this man's initiative? Alright, I got a 16.
Oops,
Am I rolling too?
Yes.
Yep, you're rolling too.
Is that a 20?
Yes.
I don't know. You tell me if it's.
I
Oh,
rolled
the
a
dice. Yeah.
17. Do I put anything on that?
Yeah, your initiative is in the middle of your first page above your current hit points.
17 plus 3.
So you got a 20.
Yay.
What'd you say you have as Proxinus?
17.
All right. Midjitsu, you're top of the rounds. So you hear guards coming up. Your disguise is blown. You got a lady in front of you.
Can we shut the door and take her out a window?
You're on the second story. So
That
you
ain't
could,
what I asked.
you could shut the door and try to grapple her. But how tall are you?
I am 4 feet tall.
Perfect.
Okay, so you go ahead and try to grapple with this old woman. She is an old woman, so you probably have a pretty good chance. So go ahead and roll strength.
Another 20.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a 4, and my strength is 7 minus 2.
Oh, so it's a 2.
So you so you run up there and you're trying to you slam the door and you run and you try to grapple with her, but she may be an old lady, but she's just she's able to hold you off. Proxenos.
Is there a wardrobe near this door? Like a dresser, something large.
Sure, yeah, why not?
I'm gonna throw that. I'm gonna knock it over and bar the door a bit.
Give me a strength check real quick.
Yeah. All right, I got this. He's only got a 35 in strength.
Oh gosh.
Man, I got a nat 1, so that's a 5.
So you're like, oh man, this wardrobe. Like that. Apparently it's got all their shoes in it.
Ooh. All right. Yep, that's all he can do. Mm-hmm.
So you hear footsteps coming up the stairs. All of a sudden the door gets kicked in by one of the guards. And when the other guard runs up, first one he sees is Midjitsu trying to grapple with the lady. And so he's going to run up and make an attack against you.
This is consensual. It's not what it looks like.
Perfect.
All right. I had to look up his stats. This whole changing thing is killing me. Yeah, he misses. So he goes up and tries to stab at you with a spear, but kind of with the momentum of running into the room real quick, and then all of a sudden seeing you too close to her, he stabs low and just kind of stabs into the floor. Top of the round, Midjitsu.
I would like to climb on this lady and try to be as hard to hit and as integrated as I can, like a hostage, but not, just yeah.
He wants to become our scarf.
I see that.
Yeah.
Make a another grapple. Let's do another strength check.
God, why is it always strength?
Because you're
15.
15, but minus. All right. It doesn't matter. All right. So yeah. So this time you kind of just jump on her, right? And give me one more. Give me an acrobatics check. So roll your d20, add your acrobatics.
You got an 8 plus a 5.
All right. So you kind of you try to grapple with her. Solid guards come in. He stabbed at you. You're like, oh goodness. So you kind of jump onto her, but kind of flip over to the back of her. So you grab onto her back. So now she's you're just hanging off her back. Proxenos.
Yeah, hey buddy. I'm going to attack this guard with my long sword.
Alrighty.
Keep on this man's sheet real quick. All right, here we go. My man didn't have proficiency to this, so I got a natural 20, so a 26 to hit.
Yeah, you definitely hit. So what's his max damage?
8
8?
plus 4, so 12.
Alright, yeah, you just take this dude. Alright, so tell us what happens.
So I am. I'm not gonna kill this man. I'm just gonna like take the flats on my sword and just like smack him on the back of the head and try to knock him out.
Alright, so you're trying to push this wardrobe, right? And you're extremely unsuccessful, right? So whenever the guards bust in, the one runs in, stabs into the ground. You kind of like take that as like a surprise opportunity and just bash him in the back of the head with the flat of your sword, and he just kind of crumples to the ground. Seeing this, though, the second guard comes in and makes an attack against you.
Oh, was there another guard?
There was another guard. There's 2 guards.
Oh, then I'm not done with my turn. Then I'm gonna action surge, go over to the other guard, and do it again.
All right, go for it. Roll your attack.
18.
That hits.
All right. 8 points of damage.
8 points. So you bash this one dude in, notice the other guy, and just kind of like flip around and slash at him. You cut him like right across the chest, and it's a deep cut, but he's still like standing, but he definitely kind of staggered. Now he's kind of using his spear and his range to stab at you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And does an 18 hit?
That is his armor class, I believe. Yeah, it is his armor class.
Let me get this D8 here. That's not a D8.
She definitely needs better guards.
All right, and does 7 points of damage.
Sick nasty.
So you cut him across the chest, and he like real fast, he grunts, and he stabbed at you, stabbing you right in the shoulder as well.
Oof.
The lady's turn.
I thought this was gonna work.
D20, save.
Speaking
All
of
right,
asking
so-
about this unseen servant, can he fight at all?
No.
Oh my god. It's useless.
No, I can do things for you.
So the lady's gonna try and throw you off, actually. So make another strength check.
Ah, I hate string. Ooh, is it 20?
All right, so she's like trying to like shake you off, and like you just are like clutched to her, like you're not going anywhere. She does, however, like turn around though. So now, like you being on her back, your back is exposed to the guard, but Proxima still is between you. The top of the round, mid-jitsu.
I would like to take out my little sickle that I have, and I'm gonna take her as a hostage. We're just gonna go with this.
Oh, okay.
Tell this other guard to knock his shit off.
Roll intimidation.
Intimidation. 7.
Yeah, he doesn't think he'll do it.
Did we need her alive?
No.
Okay. Can we just go ahead and do her in then? Because, I mean, my knife's out. If you don't believe me, I'll just do it.
I'll make an attack roll.
Okay.
About to commit murder.
8. I don't know what my attack is.
Should be middle of your page on the first at the bottom. Or close to the bottom. I should say like attacks and spellcasting.
Sounds it.
What's your dex?
That is 17 plus 3.
So you have a +3 on it. So you have a +5 to your roll for your sickle.
So 8 plus 5.
All right, that's a hit. Roll your damage.
Well, yeah, I have a knife right on her neck. It's probably a hit. Is that another 20?
No, that is 1d4. So the
It should
pyramid.
say next to the sickle.
Oh, it says +4, 1d4 plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 2.
So you do 5 damage. So you cut her, and you cut her pretty deep. She's not dead, but she's definitely bleeding really hard, really profusely. Top of the round, so that was Magician Proximos. You're up.
I'm gonna make another attack against his guard.
Okay.
Does a... Where'd he go? There he is. Does a 16 hit.
16 does hit.
All right. 5 points of damage.
All right. Tell me how you do it.
All right. Again, I'm not gonna kill this man. I'm just gonna take like the pommel of my sword and just like pop him on the good old melon on the forehead.
All right. So he stabs at you, right, and he hits you in sort of like the shoulder, but like it wasn't so bad, so you're kind of able to like kind of roll with it. It's more like a cut than a stab, and you just like roll in and just bash do a spinning bash with the pommel of your sword right to his face and just drop him.
Disgusting. I'm going to turn and look at the lady and just be like, I believe it's in your best interest to not attend this meeting.
She's just kind of like choking on her blood right now.
Excellent. Perfect. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Y'all just going to sit there and look at her, or like what's up?
Oh, we had a combat?
Yeah, out of combat.
Okay. I'm going to, I don't know. Can I like pick her up and like throw her on the bed?
Mijitsu's kind of still on her back.
That's fine. His
So,
little
I
ass
don't
will
weigh
fall
that
off.
much.
Do a strength check real quick, an athletics check.
His little ass needs to fall off, so it's fine.
I weigh 100 pounds.
Perfect. Natural 20.
All right, yep. You pick her, Mijitsu. If he's still on there, and you yeet her onto the bed real quick. She kind of bounces on the cushion and like gurgles quite a bit. Because her throat's kind of cut and she's bleeding out.
That's fine. I'm gonna start ripping up the sheets, and I'm gonna try to like doctor up her neck so she doesn't bleed out. I'm not trying to kill her, but like
roll a medicines check.
Fuck, I don't know if he's good at medicine. Oh, he sure ain't. 16.
All right, so yeah, you do a pretty good job of it.
Excellent. Okay, so I got her bandaged up. Can I I want to bound her to the bed. I want to make sure she doesn't fucking leave.
All right, she's passed out now though.
Perfect. I don't care. I'm bounding her ass to the bed.
All right, you find like some sheets and some linens in there. No rope in the house, in the room or nothing, but you got some like linen, I guess.
Yep, that works.
All right, you tie her up. She's bound to the bed.
Well, I think that was a job well done.
Nice and clean.
Yeah.
Super easy.
Exactly. Now let's get out of here before anyone else shows up.
I gotta fix the oven real quick.
You actually know how to do that?
I'll do something or I'll burn her house down. I don't know.
Okay, well, I mean, if she's in it, why? It was just a tragic accident. Let's keep moving.
All right, let's. So you guys leave. Let's go back to Sigrid and Cecil.
All right. Oh no.
Y'all got a big shitstorm going.
You ain't lying.
Oh man, I'm not gonna like. All right, so real quick recap where you guys are at. Y'all.
Oh.
You just missed a thunderous touch. You're disguised as a guard and as a really ugly looking little baby kid. You've got a big crowd gathering. You've got Roger, Roger at the door, very upset right now. And yeah, y'all are making a scene. So
with my cross eyes, I'm gonna try to like nod my like gesture subtly towards the window with my crossed eyes.
Okay. Cecil, roll insight.
Okay. That is a 21.
All right, you catch whatever she's trying to nod at.
Throw me in the window. Throw me out the window.
Okay. I am going to grab her. You are under arrest. And as I pick her up, I'm just going to toss her at the window. Quit resisting.
Roll me athletics athletics with advantage though.
Am I witnessing police brutality in D&D? Because y'all need to calm down. Y'all are too wild today.
You said athletics with advantage?
With advantage, because you're going along with the throw, so she kind of helps out with it.
Okay.
Oh, with advantage.
Yeah.
I'm glad because that was an 18, so
No, not you. Cecil rolls.
Oh.
Cecil's doing the
17.
throwing. Sorry.
Oh.
17.
17. All right, so yeah, you're under arrest. Stop resisting. You yeet her into the house through the window. Sigrid, roll a d4 real quick.
1.
All right, you take 1 point of damage just from like the
Excellent.
impact on the window.
I would like to
roll
point out.
acrobatics too.
I would like. Oh, an acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
To see how gracefully you land.
12.
12. All right, so you land on your feet. Roughly, it wasn't like a super smooth landing, but like you kind of like hit the ground and like rolled up to your feet.
I'd also like to point out that this is the second time I'm busting through a window in this campaign. But
I love this trend.
now that I'm in the house, where am I in the house?
You're in like the sitting room to the right of the main room.
Okay. I'm going to run upstairs.
Okay.
I'm still in disguise. I'm gonna run upstairs.
All right, so you start running upstairs real quick. Roger like screams at you like, "What are you doing?" Not you, talking to Cecil. Like, "What are you doing?" And then he like rushes through the door.
I'm going to try to grab him by the back of the shirt and say, "Sir, this is police business now."
Give me a dexterity check real quick, or an acrobatics or athletics, whichever one.
Oh, that's a natural 19.
All right, so yeah, so
+1.
you're able to like quickly like, run. You like grab him by the shirt real quick, and he's just like trying to like struggle and get away from you.
So let me handle this, and I'll push past him and pull the door behind me if I can as I go in.
All right, so yeah, you push past him, you shut the door, and you're inside without him. Sigrid, you're dashing up the stairs.
Yes. Can I see if I know where the wife and child is?
Roll perception.
Got it.
While she's doing that, I just want to be looking out the broken window, kind of talking to the man, saying, "I have it all under control. Just give me a few minutes." And yeah, you can go back to her.
Yeah, he's like beside himself, like why, like, stop talking to me, go get him, kind of thing. 13?
14.
14. So, all right, so you hear some like sobs, kind of like some like scared sobs coming from the room to the. I did this way, but I guess it doesn't matter on camera. To the left, which would be this way.
The
Okay.
camera's froze, so we can't see you.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I've got like all like different like tabs up, and I don't even see y'all right now anyway. So
Oh.
sorry, bud. All right.
I'm going to see if the door is locked.
Let's see. It is locked.
It is locked?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move past that door. Is there any other doors up here?
There's one door behind you that leads into like another bedroom. That door's open.
Okay, can I go in there?
Sure.
And what do I see?
This would be like the master bedroom. So you see like a big bed that's, excuse me, like it's not the kids' room, obviously. So you see like an adult-sized bed, wardrobe with clothes, so on and so forth.
Is there a dresser?
There is a dresser.
Okay, I'm going to rifle through the dresser and see if I can. Basically, what I'm trying to find is the wife's jewelry.
All right. Roll any dice and just tell me if it's an even or an odd. Like it doesn't matter if it's even or odd.
Okay. Even.
Even. All right. So you find her jewelry box in this wardrobe, kind of like on like a little shelf in the wardrobe.
Okay. I'm going to take that and put that in my sack. Then I'm going to like trash up the room. Just like go to town to trash up the room.
All right. So you start causing a ruckus in this room. Like tipping things over,
Yeah.
breaking glass, so on and so forth. This is and this is being heard downstairs, and Roger outside is like, screw it, I'm going, and he goes to go through the front door.
I'm gonna let him.
All right, he goes through the door and just rushes by you and starts running up the stairs.
I'm gonna chase him up the stairs though.
All right, so y'all both go up the stairs. He looks, the one door is closed, looking at you in the room, and just turns around. I was like, do you see, like, what are you doing? Then like runs in, roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
Both of us.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're not gonna fight, then I
I'm
mean,
not gonna fight. He just doesn't know it yet.
Hits him in the back of the head with the weasel.
Is my weasel still in here? That's very important.
Yeah, it's just been hanging out on the stairs, really.
Perfect.
The family never left, so.
All right, I got a 19, and my weasel got a 15.
Weasel got a 15. Reroll your 19 real quick. Okay.
That's a 2.
A 2?
Yep.
Okay. Sigrid?
A 7. 7.
Yep, I got you. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, that was it. Weasel and then Sigrid. All right, top of the round. So first thing that happens is Roger just in a fit of rage just like runs up and goes to tackle you, Sigrid. So give me a strength check.
Okay. 14.
14. All right, so he goes and he gets his hands on you, but like you're able to like turn and like stop him from actually grabbing you before anything happens. Cecil, you're up.
I am going to walk in the door, pull it closed behind me. So now we're all three just shutting this room together.
Okay.
And I am going to fire off an Eldritch Blast into the back of his dome piece.
Oh my god. All right, go for it.
That's a 17 to hit.
Damn.
You know, I know it hit. Let me just make sure.
Roger's actually wearing plate armor underneath.
Yep, that hits.
That's 10 damage.
All right, so you. Hold on, let me see what the. All right, so yeah, you hit him, and you blast him pretty hard, and he's not dead, but you hit him real hard, like really hard.
I'm going to drop my disguise and say,
I think we're gonna hang out in this room for quite a while.
All right, Weasel's up.
Weasel is going to. Where's he at right now?
So, you're the Weasel or Roger?
The Weasel.
The Weasel run into the room with you.
Yeah, I would say so.
All right, so then he's just at the door with you, next to you.
Okay, I'm just gonna give Sigrid the help action and give her advantage on her next action.
Alrighty. Sigrid, you're up.
Is Roger still standing? Like, is he?
Yeah,
He's
like he's only really kind of like standing because like you're like he was like trying to wrestle with you and you're fending him off. So really, you're like kind of holding him up right now.
Me?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Me and my 4-foot self is gonna try to like tackle him to the ground and try to just get him unconscious, man. However that'll work.
Roll a strength check.
Okay. That is an unnatural 20.
A natural 20.
Unnatural.
Unnatural 20. All right. So yeah, you definitely win this strength battle. So however you want to get him to the ground, like
So like, I'm gonna like jump up and like wrap my arms around his neck, like with my little legs dangling, still in my disguise, by the way, and almost like a suplex. But I'm just gonna like try to like use my little tiny body weight to move this guy and see like just get him to the ground.
So you like jump up and grab him and kind of like swing your body to the side and just like hip throw almost like an aerial hip throw this dude like into the ground. Roll a d4.
Okay.
Did you roll it?
Yeah, 2.
Oh, sorry. All
No,
right,
you're
2.
good.
So you like hip throw this dude and just like smash his face into the ground, and he is just now unconscious.
See, so that was like a really good plan. I want to say that he's not dead. Don't worry. So I think we're good. I checked on the people, the family. They're okay. They're just in the room crying. So I think we should tuck him into bed and pretend it's all a bad dream. And then you can arrest me.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
And I'll start
Thank you.
trying to load him onto the bed.
All right. You start kind of hearing footsteps coming up the stairs.
Is there a chair or anything in this room?
No.
Nothing.
There's a wardrobe. Like there's no chair. There's a wardrobe. There's two different like little like wardrobe closets. You know, one for his clothes, one for hers.
Is there a lock on the door?
There is a lock on the door.
Just lock it.
Okay, perfect.
All right, you lock the door. You hear like banging on both your door and the other door, saying, "Guards, open up!"
That's not good.
I don't think he's making it to the meeting in this condition either way.
Yeah,
I
that's
suggest we make our leave.
okay.
Is there a window?
Yeah.
Yes, there is a window. You are on the second floor.
Perfect.
Are you ready to do this?
Yeah. Don't break the window though. Just like open it and then like gently close it. Okay.
I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself, and that just
All right.
pretty much doubles my movement speed.
Alrighty.
And we're going to try to open the window and jump out quietly.
All right, give me an acrobatics check.
Both of us?
If you're jumping out the window too, then yes.
Yes.
9.
While I'm doing that, I'm going to cast Featherfall on myself.
Okay. So
Acrobatics,
yeah.
that'll be a 16.
Yeah, you're good, Sigrid. You hop out nice and graceful. What was yours again, Cecil?
9.
9. So your landing isn't graceful. Take a D4 of damage.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah.
That's 4.
All right. That you're old, man. You hit the ground hard. How you
Oh,
felt it
yeah.
in those knees. All right.
Them bitches' knees.
But y'all are in the backyard now.
Oh, are you okay? I heard a little bone pop.
Oh, it's just an old wound. Oh, I'll be okay.
You want me to carry you?
I believe you have the strength, but I'm fast on foot. Trust me.
Uh-oh.
I think we both should change our disguise now.
Okay, I'm gonna drop my disguise.
I'm going to change my disguise to just like a noble human in fine robes.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop my disguise and climb on Cecil's back.
And we are going to run very fast.
All right, y'all take off. Everyone's still like, really, what's going on? So y'all kind of slip into the crowd and take off. All right, so that's all 3 of your missions. Good job.
I've never been more proud of all of you. You are all great and beautiful people.
Mission success.
Catch you, bitch.
So you all meet. Where are y'all meeting back up at? The group.
Assume we would just go back to the Leonin Tavern.
First library.
Yeah,
Right,
Thirst
so-
Library.
So y'all make it back outside the Thirst Library, and y'all like see each other, and y'all like converge. All the groups.
I got like a few like curled up, injured tentacles in my beard as I pull up with Cass. I'm still holding Cass, by the way. Like fireman carry over my shoulder. Made sure his ass was coming with me.
Could you please
Captain,
put me
sleeping
down,
well?
Captain?
I'm
I'm
going
perfectly capable of walking.
well, now you want to be put down, I see, and I'm just going to put him down.
I'm gonna wave at everybody from my position on Cecil's back.
How did everyone's mission go?
Exceedingly well.
I
Yeah,
got a thumbs up. Well, I'm covered in blood.
It was,
Should we... I'm not going to ask any questions as long as the job has been finished.
no. Are you okay? Grandpa, are you okay? Oh,
Is
no.
that me?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's you.
Oh, hey,
Everyone's-
whoa. I'm only 250 years old.
That's pretty
My
old from my
lord.
standpoint. Are you okay? You is that
Oh,
what?
yeah. It's not the first time I've been covered in someone's blood. It won't be the
Did
last.
you kill somebody?
No. Yeah.
I thought we said we weren't gonna hurt anybody.
Well,
No,
that...
they're fine, probably.
Yes, the captain was unable to control himself and ended up being very violent with our member of.
I want to slap Cass in the back of the head.
Some
Just
stuff
He's even being
happened.
violent with me now.
All we did was fix a stove.
All I did was break a window and Cass loses his mind.
Well, our mission was very peaceful. We did it. Nothing went wrong, and we managed to not only get away clean, but also prevent any long-lasting damage.
Aye. In and out easily and quickly. No issues.
Yeah. So you guys suck.
Well, I suppose as long as we didn't kill anyone.
No one died, Cass. Everyone will make it out alive.
That means we can get our stones now.
Yes, let's go speak with our friend and tell him that the job is done.
So as you turn toward the tavern, let me find. Random student. The man you recognize as the lookout walks up to you and kind of like slow clap applauding you guys, like,
Hell yeah.
Very, very good work. Y'all stirred up all sorts of trouble around this town, and now everyone is looking for different, weirdly described people.
Hey, hi, good morning, Lookout. We did a good job, so now we need our information like you and your boss promised.
Absolutely. He pulls out a piece of parchment. We don't know much about the organization, but we do know that this is our headquarters in the city. Or at least the only place we know that would be the headquarters of their city.
I'm going to take the piece of parchment. Ah, yes. And if you folks don't mind, could we perhaps buy a few rooms for a few days while all this blows over?
I'm sure that could be arranged, but I am the lookout, not the tavern keeper. And he walks away.
That guy is so weird.
Let's take this into the library, or the thirsty library, from unwanted prying eyes, shall we?
Hey.
All right, so y'all go into the thirst library. You get a table. You get a drink or something if you would like. You rest. You get some food. You can take a short rest here.
Awesome. That's what I need.
Sweet.
Yeah, might as well.
Real quick, Ashley, a short rest. You get to, if you've taken any damage, you roll your hit dice to regain whatever you roll as much health back.
My bad.
And then you being a bard, you've got your
Song of Rest.
Song of Rest that you can play and give people an extra dice for their hit dice.
Should I do that?
I mean, I think you can do it every time we take a short rest. So, I mean, why not?
Okay.
You should serenade them real quick as they rest.
Yeah. Give us a good serenade. Nice. So, just so everyone knows, Song of Rest, you get an extra D6 to if you're regaining hit dice or anything like that.
My hip is no longer sore.
That's good. Brack's tentacles are now reasonable again.
Reasonable tentacles.
And let me roll for Praxinus because he did get cut up pretty bad. I don't know what his original HP was, so I just rolled for him real quick for level 2 and then did it off of that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
While we're taking our short rest, I'm gonna resummon the weasel, but this time as a winged cat.
Okay.
Yeah, he gained it all back anyways, so he's full HP. Nice. So we're gonna open up our good old parchment here. What does it say?
So it's just a map with a house circled on it. Like you said, they don't know much about this organization. It's new, but they do know the location of where the group generally hides.
Okay. Do any of us recognize this location?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Yeah.
No, because it's not near any of the universities. So Cass wouldn't really have gone to this part of town.
Would I recognize it?
No, it's not near the docks either.
Okay.
Can we tell what part of the city it's in?
Yeah, so it'd be it's in Miletus is a nice city, but it'd be in, I guess, sort of a more rundown part of town. Really, actually, just a couple blocks from where the original temple was. That's a temple. The original temple was. They all went to.
Oh my God, guys, it was right close here all along. Oh my gosh. We could have avoided this and we just gone back to the temple.
It's easy to look at things in hindsight, but now we know what we need to do.
Then let's go. I'm gonna jump off my chair and run out the tavern, just randomly.
What
Go
time
on.
of the day is it?
It'd be after y'all's short rest. It'd be coming up on like 4 in the afternoon.
Okay.
This is the best time to do a bit of skulking around.
Yes, I do suppose you're right. And as soon as we're done with this, the sooner I can be away with all of you and be back to my life.
I think you'll grow to enjoy this lifestyle far more than your previous in time, boy.
How dare you?
Hey,
All right, so are y'all all leaving to this house?
yeah, might as well.
I'm already out the door.
Yeah, she's already gone.
Oh, she ran off again. Awesome.
Of
Yeah.
course, of course.
Actually, before we leave, I did want to speak with the barkeep and go ahead and like secure rooms for everyone.
Okay, that's fine. It'd be a silver piece a night.
A silver piece a night. I'm gonna get. How many is there of us total?
7.
Seven. I'm gonna get 3 rooms. We're gonna have to bunk up. And I'm gonna like toss the gold and be like, keep the change.
He just kind of like grunts at you and like sticks it under the tip and goes back to like cleaning a glass.
All right, I'm good. I'm ready to leave.
All right, so y'all head out and y'all head back to this part of town. These houses are a little bit different than the ones that you were just in. You notice that they're based off like the same model of house, but these are definitely like older, a little bit older, but they're all still just made out of like white stone. But the house in question, unlike the other buildings, there's like it's obvious that no one's lived in this house for many years. There's vines growing up on the walls, on the columns, going over the roof, and whatnot.
Well,
Let me put some eyes on this. And the cat is going to fly up and start investigating around the building, just looking in windows, holes, wherever.
All right, so you notice that there are no windows and no holes to see into.
Okay.
There is a chimney, but it's been blocked off.
When did he get a cat?
He turned his weasel into a cat, I believe.
What? You
Wait.
can do that?
You can do many things if you know the art of magic.
I know a little bit of magic, but there's nothing like a good old-fashioned break-in, and I'm going to get my hammer out.
All right.
Oh, we've
Oh,
broken into so
okay.
many buildings today.
yes, Cass, I think you should lift some weight and do the honors on this door.
No, are you mad?
If
That
you
will
don't,
ruin my reputation.
I'm gonna grab him and pick him up. I'm like, I'm going to throw you into the door if you don't.
Oh, no.
Captain Calamari,
What is it, Sigrid?
you have a penchant of picking up small children, and I think I might have to report you to the authorities, as Cass would say.
Shut up, nerd, or I'm gonna throw you into the door as well.
That's probably a better idea with my hammer. We can get like more like momentum so I can open the door.
I have seen her smash things. She's rather effective.
I think that's a great idea, and I'm going to drop Cass and pick up Sigrid and say, are you ready?
Yes, but real quick, there's no windows, and it looks like that's the only exit. So if something happens, we kind of have to like do single file line as we go in and out of the door. And once we don't really know how deep the place. Oh, maybe there's a basement. That's probably where they're keeping the stones. I read in books a lot that when
I'm gonna throw her at the door.
I'm going to cast Sanctuary on her as she's being thrown.
Yes, what? Sorry, I was laughing too hard.
Sanctuary, basically, as long as she doesn't attack anyone who tries to attack her, has to make the wisdom saving throw or choose a new target to hit.
I didn't hear a word of that.
Yeah, you moved really far away, it sounded like.
Uh-oh. So, it basically, if someone tries to
Still can't hear you, bud.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
So Sanctuary is she gets a ward on her, and until the spell ends, any creature who targets her with anything, an attack or a harmful spell, has to make a Wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they have to choose a new target, or they lose the spell or
Okay.
attack.
Got it. All right. So you toss Sigrid at this door. Give me a athletics check.
Yeah, we're going the big old yeet into her ass in there.
Hammer's ready. Doing this like cannonballing. through the door.
Ooh, that's going to be good. You said athletics?
Yeah.
22.
All right. So yeah, you like mid sentence, just like spin and yeet her into this door, and
Why?
Because you
just
talk
like
too much.
you just bust through this door, just bam. Roll acrobatics for me, Sigrid.
I like how Sigrid became the party cannonball.
That was my entire plan all along. That's not good though. So. 11?
11. All right. So again, you don't land like necessarily gracefully, but you don't like take any damage from it. You hit through this door, right, and you hit the ground. You roll and kind of like slam into another door, right, and that door doesn't open though. It's so it's like a small little like entryway with another door.
I'm going to use Proximos to come in and boot the door down.
All right. Make an attack on the door.
That was not as great as I thought it was going to be. It's only a 9.
All right, so you kick this door and it like almost opens, like it kind of like cracks open, but just stays closed.
Don't worry, I got this. I know you're weak, so that's why I stole these, and I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
All right, you go for the door and it's not locked. So you just open it.
I'm gonna pretend that I picked the lock to make myself look cooler, and then I'm gonna just open the door, be like all smug like.
All right, so you open this door. It creaks a little bit, but as you open the door, you see just like a living room, an initial room. It's got furniture, but it's covered in like white blankets and stuff. And if it's not covered by a blanket, it's got like a thick layer of dust on it. There's like some decorations. There's an open door that leads to like what looks like just like a really small like library to the left side, and then on the right side there's a closet. But in the back of the room there's another closed door. Yeah, I know I like my doors.
Yeah, you do.
Guess what? There's gonna be more.
Oh no. So Captain Baractus is he wants to just look around and see if there's anything that seems of value in here.
All right, roll perception.
While he's doing that,
While he's doing that, what?
12.
detect invisibility with the cat.
Okay. That just happened, or you have to roll for it?
It just happens.
Okay, yeah. There's nothing invisible.
Okay.
And you don't see anything like obviously like some of the art may be valuable, like some of the pictures on the walls, but there's nothing overly valuable in the room either.
When we go in, I would like to cast alarm on the door, the first door.
Okay.
So that if someone else comes within, 20 feet of the door, I'll hear an alarm going off.
Sounds good. I got it.
You know, this place is not exactly what I expected it to be, but, you know, stuff happens. So, with that being said, hello, spooky, scary man. We've come back for ourselves.
Did I find anything of interest in my 13?
No.
Damn it. What's in this closet?
I'd like to go to the library and see what kind of books are in there.
All right, you look, and it's a lot of like just old books, old copies of things. Nothing like you recognize a lot of like the books that are like discredited now.
Mm.
You know, like, oh, there's a better version of this book. Oh, there's a better version of this book. Oh, this book is way outdated. This book is proven wrong, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Okay.
insufferable.
That's a good impression.
Oh, Cass.
Yes, Secret. I'm trying to look through these horridly outdated books.
Do you know do you know what Professor Ham looks like?
Yes, I've seen him around.
Okay,
But I don't know him well. I could spot him if we saw him.
Okay, so I'm surprised. Maybe nobody is here, or maybe they can't hear. Maybe he's sleeping. You should wake him up.
Perhaps. Are we even sure that this is his residence?
Well, this is the paper. Oh no.
We don't know exactly what this house is, only that it's the headquarters of some nefarious organization.
Well, did we make sure that this is actually it, and he just didn't give us like a trickery place to go to?
How exactly are we supposed to determine that?
I don't know. You guys have magic. Can't you do something with it? Can't you tell?
Can I ritually cast detect magic in this room?
In the room? Sure, yeah.
Okay, so it'll take 10 minutes, but I cast detect magic and I get to see if there's anything magic.
Okay. Are y'all gonna wait the 10 minutes for the spell, or y'all gonna?
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go see if there's any locked doors. I'm just gonna jiggle all the handles to see if anything's locked.
So the door at the far side of the room is not locked, and as you open it, you see that it's a hallway with a couple more rooms down the hall, but it's pitch black in there, except for a very dim light coming from the door all the way at the very back of the hall.
I will make a note of it and just close the door.
All right.
Is there a kitchen in here?
Yes. Or no. Sorry, there's not.
No, you're good. And it's just that one door that
Yep, you had the closet, the library, and then the one door that Captain Brackus just opened and then closed.
Do we have to wait here for Cecil to finish? Can we just go?
Sure, let's go.
All
Okay.
right, go ahead. I'm
Wait.
just checking.
Wait,
Hey.
give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna use magical tinkering to make my hammer glow the 5 feet of light. So it's 5 feet of bright light. Wait, no, it's 10 feet of bright light and 5 feet of dim light, like a little makeshift torch.
Okay.
And I'm gonna open the door. It's like,
So you open the door, and like I said, it's just a hallway, and you're illuminating. And you see like portraits like going down. Like you see some doors that lead into some rooms. Some are open, some are closed. One is a kitchen. Another maybe is a bedroom. But the like you said, there's a dim light all the way down at the back of the hall, coming out the crack of the door.
doesn't really look like a super secret evil spy headquarters thing. I'm gonna be honest, guys.
That's what I was just thinking.
I'm gonna drop my ritual, I guess, and I'm gonna send Killigan down the hallway.
Okay. All the way to the door, or
About 10 feet back from the door, just trying to see what he can see from there.
all right. So the dim light from underneath the door is kind of like flickering, like a fire.
Is there any sound? Like I'm gonna hold myself against the wall and try to like go through his senses. Is there anything? Hearing
From
anything?
10 feet away.
I'll move in right next to the door, pretty much.
Right next to the door, you hear like a lot of like shuffling of papers, and like the crack of a fire.
Okay. I'm gonna come back to myself.
Well, there's definitely someone down there right now.
Shall
Is this
we?
person deaf? Can he not hear us?
Maybe he's trying to escape. How about we go say hi and catch him with whatever he's shuffling?
I'll head
Aye,
down
let's
there.
move forward.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with Mudrazi.
All right, so y'all head down the hallway.
Yeah.
All right, so you reach the door.
Cass is not going.
Nothing happens yet.
Oh, is it closed?
Yeah, the door's closed.
Oh, I'm gonna open the door. Swing that bitch open.
All right, so you swing the door open, and you see like an older man in a black hood, like look at you, right, and then start taking like handfuls of paper and throwing it into the fire.
I'm gonna cast
Right.
Charm Person on him.
You also see two other beings
Oh shit.
standing with spears and golden masks.
Oh shit.
Yes!
Roll initiative, whoever's at the
Oh, yeah.
doorway.
Oh shit. I'm bringing Big Kid Proxenos with me. That's dog shit. Captain Baracus got a 5, and Proxenos got a 8.
And I make him laugh.
Can you make him laugh?
I have hideous laughter.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I
Let
do?
me get my stat sheets real
Well,
quick.
I think we have to get out of combat first. Then you can make him laugh.
Gold masks, huh?
Yeah. And I'm gonna take it off and try to sell it to somebody. Watch this shit, guys. That 1 gold really set me back today. I'm gonna have to spend some coin.
Okay, nothing extra for him. And then nothing extra. All right, whoever went down the hall for the door and is standing at the door, give me your initiatives.
I guess that would have been me because I opened it. I got an 8.
You have an 8.
Yeah.
All right, that's Captain. Okay, who else?
5.
5 for Sigrid.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. 8 was for Proxenos. 5 was for the captain.
Okay.
Yeah.
16 for Cecil, 1 for Killigan, and 9 for the cat.
That's 16. All right, anybody else?
I'm down there. How do I roll initiative?
Your D20, and then you see your initiative block. You add that.
I don't see that one.
Initiative block is first page in the middle column at the top, very top, beside armor class.
Oh. I got a 9 plus 3.
So 12. Roll it again. Just roll your D20 again. Don't add anything. Just the D20.
8.
Okay. All right. Roll it again.
Nice.
10.
Midget 2. 16 Cecil, and then Casher down at the down the hall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Choosing not to participate.
Although
Right.
I assume that I hear this. Well, so initially I was just not going down there to investigate because I didn't want to encounter anything. But like,
So you haven't heard anything yet. All you would have heard was them like throwing the door open so far.
okay, then no, I'm not engaged yet.
All right. So all right, Cecil, you're starting off. You've got people. Y'all determine what order y'all are in. Obviously, Captain Baracus is the one who threw open the door. So
Probably more towards the back, honestly, yeah.
okay. So Cecil, you're up first.
I'm going to move in as close as I can, trying to squeeze by, and I'm sure I probably can't get a clear shot or anything.
No, not yet.
I'm just going to hold my action with an Eldritch Blast until I can see someone with a clear shot.
Okay. Holding action. All right. So our bring it up. Our return sentries are up next, and the first one just runs up and goes to stab. Goes to attack the captain.
Oh no!
Since he's right in front. So he's
Sentries, huh?
yeah.
Cut your head off.
Don't touch me.
Roll. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Oh man. So I gotta like go like back and forth from my tabs, my dice tab and my.
He's attacking with a spear.
Yep, he thrusts out with a spear.
Okay. Since he's gonna hit me, I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke on him.
Okay, what's that do?
He has to make a saving throw of a sort. He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, D10s. Oh, that's so much better.
What's an 8 do?
He fails and he takes 18 points of fire damage.
Oh my goodness. All right. 18 points of fire damage. So, well, what does this thing actually do? What?
So I point my finger out at him and I whisper something in primordial about his mother. And flames start to burst around him and just burn him. Like I basically just set him on fire for him stabbing me.
All right. Well, yeah. So he runs off with his spear and he thrusts it, and basically kind of at the same time, right? You set him on fire, and like he is just on fire, but he still gets a stab into you for 8 damage.
That didn't feel great.
The other guard is also going to run up and attack you.
All right.
Roll. Roll again because he gets advantage.
Okay.
And let me see what his modifiers are.
Let's be honest, he doesn't need advantage. I think he's okay. I mean, I'm just an old trident that looks like a fucking giant hentai monster.
10 to hit.
Misses, thank God.
All right, so at least because of the fire, it kind of like threw off his stab, so he missed. All right, Mijitsu, you're up.
I would like to jump on. Ooh. The old man?
Which old man?
The guy in the robes?
All right, so you'd have to run past both guards, which would give them attack of opportunities.
Okay, I'll jump on one of the guards.
All right, which one? The one on fire or the one not on fire?
Not on fire, preferably.
Okay, just making sure. You never know. All right, give me we're going to do a grapple. Give me a strength check.
That's a 20.
D20, add your strength modifier.
Oh, it's a 5, and my strength's garbage.
All right, so you like run, you try and jump on him, but like he kind of like used the butt of his weapon to like push you away, and so you fail your grab. But you are in the room now, a little bit to the right of the doorway.
I would like to do some bardic inspiration.
All right.
Who are you inspiring?
Who's doing the best right now?
I mean, theoretically, Cecil's got something that he's waiting to do as soon as people move out of the way. So
All right.
there's
I'm gonna
that.
get him. I'm gonna amp him up.
All right, so now it's the cat's turn.
It's the cat's turn. Cat is just going to give Sigrid the help action and stay back a little bit.
All right, Sigurd, you've got help on your next turn. Going to Proxenos.
Proxenos is going to push past Baracus and get in combat range with both of these, or combat range, into melee range with both of these guys. And the guy that is already on fire, he's going to make an attack against him.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not good. It's a 8 to hit.
It does not hit.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it for him then.
All right, Captain.
Captain, I'm going to summon my tentacle.
All right.
But this time I'm gonna summon it on my arm, or where my arm was. And am I still 10 feet in range of the guy that I set on fire?
Yeah, you're staying. He's right next to you.
All right, we slapping the shit out of him.
Slap the shit out of him.
That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. 1d8. He takes 2 points of thunder damage, and he loses 10 feet of movement speed.
So just, you said 2 points or 10 points?
2 points of damage and 10 feet of movement speed.
Okay. So that's it. That's total damage is 2.
Yeah, that's all I do.
All right. So yeah, you smack him and you kind of shock him a little bit.
Good.
He's
Don't do it
shocked.
again. That's it for me.
All right, Sigrid.
Question, since the other 2 guards are engaged with 2 different people from my understanding, if I move past them, will I still get an attack of opportunity from them?
Yes.
Fuck.
You can move to like the side of the room and only take an attack of opportunity from one of them. Then just so you know, Cecil, the reason you haven't done your attack yet is because no one's moved out of the way of the doorway. People have moved,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
nobody's moved out of the way. That's why you haven't done your Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would I have to roll to see how big the room is? Roll perception to see how big the room is.
Yeah, you can.
No, would I have to use that as my action?
No, you can do that as a free action, I guess.
Okay, so how big is this room?
Roll perception.
Dang, Aku.
That is a 17.
Yeah, so it's a pretty decent sized room. This would be like the master bedroom, but there's like no furniture in it at all. Like there's just like this basically like a drum of fire and like a couple like desks toward the back of the room, but it's a really big room. It's a fairly big room. From like door to wall, probably about 40 feet.
Okay, so I'm going to be very upset because I can't see because everybody's in my fucking way. So I'm going to try to attack the one that is not on fire with my hammer.
All right, so you push past Baracus, and you're standing off to the side with Ninjutsu, and you throw an attack at the one that's not on fire. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Yes, move out of the way. That'll be a 18.
18, it hits.
Okay. Then with my hammer, that's going to be a 2 points.
2 points of damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
All
sorry.
right. All right, sounds good. Him. Oh wait, that's me. All right, him's turn.
Him.
So he threw a whole bunch of papers into the guards, but as you guys started attacking, he pulls out his sling, and with Mijitsu pushing in past first. He's gonna shoot Mijitsu. Shoot at Mijitsu. Jeez Louise, I cannot say that.
Mijitsu. A midget who does jujitsu.
Something like
And
that.
then where is this? Oh, it scrolled down too far. Here we go. So +3. Quick roll. How's a 22 sound against your AC there, Midjitsu?
Okay, what am I looking at?
Your AC.
AC. Is that armor?
That's your armor.
I have a 13.
Yeah, so I hit you.
Rude.
For sure. All right, I'm gonna roll my damage. So he pulls out his sling, loads it up, and whips out a bead at you, and it hits you for 8 damage. And like the impact was just sent you into just a stun. So you're stunned for 1 round.
Oh God.
No.
All right, top of the round, Cecil. You were holding your blast, but you never got a clear shot because nobody ever got out of the doorway.
I'm going to forget about Eldritch Blast for now.
Okay.
Cast Mage Armor on myself, so my armor class went up, and I'm going to push into the room and go off to the right side. I don't care if I have to take an attack of opportunity or not.
Okay, you'll take 1.
Okay.
12.
That is my armor class.
All right.
You cast mage armor and your armor class is only 12?
Actually, you're right.
I'm about to say, how did you
Looked
get
at my
so...
armor class without updating it.
Okay, all right, just making
That
sure.
does not hit. That does not
Okay.
hit. My bad.
You're good then.
I was like, oh.
Confused myself, honestly.
Yeah, I was like, well, you're in trouble if your armor class is 12 and you cast mage armor.
Yeah. Can't do anything else right now, so I'm just gonna hold it there.
Okay. All right. So the guard that's not on fire after getting hit with the hammer is gonna take a swing at Sigrid,
Good.
Bring it.
and does a 10 hit.
Hell no.
All right. So he swings at you, but your short, little, nimble self, avoids it pretty easily. Guard that is on fire and electrocuted is gonna swing at the captain again.
Sure.
For 12.
Miss.
All right, so he's on fire. He's been electrocuted. He's his joints aren't really working, I guess, as well. And so he swings, misses. Mijitsu, you're up. Oh no,
Thought I
you're
was stunned.
Cat, you're up. Cat's currently helping Sigrid. She didn't need the last round because she hit anyways, but
It's gonna move forward, and it's going to give Proximos the help action just from the doorway.
okay. Proximos is up.
All right, Proximos is going to take another swing at the guy that's not on fire.
He can't quite reach him because he came in toward the one that was on fire.
Okay, then I'm gonna hit the one that's on fire then.
Roger that.
Does a 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
God damn it. Okay.
Is that with advantage?
No.
Oh yeah, sorry. Roll again. Yeah,
Okay. 19 then.
that does hit.
All right. Excellent. Thank God. God damn it. 5 points of damage.
All right, that. Tell me how he does it.
All right, he's just gonna take his sword and just plunge it straight into his chest and just give it a good old twist before pulling out.
All right, so the first guard, after taking this blow to the chest, golly, I can't talk, into the chest, drops dead. Captain.
All right. Is the guy that with the sling? Is he standing in front of the fire? Still.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
Oh damn. Okay. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. It's a D8. That is going to be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage?
Yeah, and it also knocks him 10 feet back.
All right, so he flies back and he hits this this basically trash can, and hits it and rolls off it, and fire kind of goes all around.
Uh-oh. I made a mistake. Okay, for my bonus action, I'm going to move my tentacle over to Sigrid, or the guard that's attacking Sigrid, and I'm going to attack with it.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Probably, yeah, that hits.
Okay. All right, let's do 3 points of damage again. Okay, that was 6 points of cold damage this time.
All right, you hit it. It's cold.
Yep, loses 10 feet of movement. That's it for Baraxis.
All right, let's see. Let's go to Sigrid. You're up.
All right. See this guy try to swing at me. I'm going to get very, very upset and throw a temper tantrum and try to swing back with my hammer.
Swing away.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Shit. Okay, that's it.
All right, let me look this up real quick.
So did I set the room on fire?
No, luckily this house is made out of stone, not wood. You're lucky.
Thank God.
All right, this is taking a little bit of time to load. There it is.
So while this is all happening, I'm going to notice that the room is, or that, you know, things are happening and on fire and fighting is happening. And I'm going to kind of wander closer if that's all right.
All right,
Like maybe
that's
after
fine.
the next turn resolves or whatever.
All right, sounds good. This is the last person, so the next turn order will start at the top of the round. So go ahead and roll your initiative.
Cash just pulled up. Hey, how's it going, Chief?
My initiative is a 15.
15? All right. All right, so Cecil, you rolled into the and you went to the right a little bit more than everyone else, but you get noticed by him, and he casts Spiritual Weapon.
Oh.
And he's gonna make a attack on you with that. As a bonus action, he casts Spiritual Weapon. Inspiration to the spell again. When you cast a spell, you make a melee attack.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. So let me go back to his cheat sheet. This is. All right, let me go to my dice. I'm gonna roll. Bam. And do you still have the magic armor on?
I do.
Okay, does 15 hit?
That does hit.
All right. I'll roll again. I'll take
They're not
7 points of damage.
Ooh. that
So he
hurt.
summons this weapon, it just like appears next to you and takes a swipe out of you.
This isn't good.
No.
All right. Oh, and he stood back up. That was his movement. Top of the round, Cecil.
He's gonna eat an Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
That is an 18.
That hits.
That is 2 points of force damage.
2 points of force damage. All right, so you hit him. That's about it. He's looking pretty good still.
All right, sweet.
Sweet.
Boss.
Yes. All right. So
So you come up on the door and you definitely hear fighting now. You see like a lot brighter glow, and you've seen just like some like spear pokes come through the door. So you didn't see the one that initially hit the captain. You know he's definitely engaged with somebody right there.
okay. So there's someone engaged with the captain first that's the first like group that I see.
Yeah, so as you come up to the door, you see just one guy in a gold mask a little bit to the right of the door. One laying on fire on the ground in front of the captain, and then in the back of the room you see what you recognize as Professor Him.
All right. I'm going to take a deep breath and hope this doesn't fuck me up, but I'm going to launch a firebolt. How far away is the one closest to me?
He'd be 10 feet away.
That I assume is within range. Yes, very much so. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast firebolt at the one closest to me, not him and not the one lying down.
Yep.
So that would be 22 to hit.
Oh, yep, that hits.
I assume that hits.
Small child
And-
is mad.
Let's get the right dice.
Flicking fire marbles at people.
6 points of fire damage.
All right, you hit him with fire, it explodes, and he just keeps on keeping on.
All right.
God.
What bonus items do I have? I'll be done.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, this guard is going to take another attack at Sigrid.
Does it still have sanctuary up, by the way?
No, it's only a minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
All right, let's go. Bam. Rolls. Oof. I'm going to say 8 does not hit.
Does not.
All right, so again, you're being super agile, super nimble, and you avoid getting struck again. Midjitsu.
I think I need to hide because I kind of got fucked up a little bit.
Man got hurt.
Man got hurt. You are in melee range of the guard, so if you you'd have to do a disengage action to get away from him. And that would be your action for the turn, and then you could move.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, so which way did you want to go?
Whichever way is safest. Away. I want
Come
hide
to Daddy
behind somebody.
Baracus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you-
hide behind him.
You disengage and run behind Daddy Baracus.
Yeah.
All right. The cat is currently on Proximos.
He's gonna do it again.
All right. Proximos sticks with Proximos. Proximos.
All right. Proximos is going to make another melee attack against this guard. Or he's going to move to the guard that Sigrid's fighting against.
Okay.
And he's going to make a melee attack against that.
Go for it.
That's going to be plus. That's fine. It's a natural 18 plus 6.
That hits.
Yeah. So 1d8. That's going to be 8 points of slashing damage.
8 points.
8.
All right. Tell me how you do it.
Same thing. Well, no, I'm gonna do something different. He's just gonna he's gonna take his shield and he's gonna 1-2 with it. He's gonna punch him in the face with the shield and slash him with the sword across the chest and try to disembowel him.
All right. So you hit him. You cut him. It doesn't cleave him or nothing, but guts fall out and he drops and is motionless.
That's
All right.
it.
Captain.
All right, the captain's gonna Is the guy still standing in front of the fire?
No, he's moved out. He's a little bit to the side of it now.
Fuck that. I'm gonna yeet an Eldritch Blast at him.
Yeet away.
18.
That hits.
Okay. 5 points of force damage, and he's knocked 10 feet back again.
All right. Can't really move any further back, so you just kind of push him into the wall.
Good. I'm here to
Alright.
bully his ass. Bonus action, move the tentacle to him, and I'm gonna hit him with the tentacle.
Hit him with a tentacle.
That's only a 16 to hit.
Oh, let me check one real quick. That hits.
Okay. That's gonna be 1 point of cold damage, and he loses 10 more movement speed.
Sounds good. All right, Sigrid.
How far away is the professor now at this point?
Yeah, he's the only one left now.
No, I mean, how far away is he? Because I know he got moved.
He'd be about 30 feet from you.
Okay, I'm going to like get a full-on running start and then use my mirthful leaps to just kind of like cannonball towards him and try to like headbutt into his stomach with my horns. I don't know if I can do that or not.
Nice.
Yeah. First, give me an athletics check.
Athletics check, you got it. That is a 15, 19.
19. All right, then roll attack.
And then attack is going to be a 13.
13. All right, so you run, you get a very, very good jump off, and like you go to like just barrel into him with your horns, but you just barely miss in your jump, and he just barely like gets out of the way of it.
Shit. Okay.
What a punk ass.
Damn, this old man. Okay. No, that's it. Because that's all my actions for that. That's it.
All right, then so let me real quick look up what this does.
Yeah, I'm just trying to bully this man and push his ass in the wall repetitively. That's just a move. As long as he doesn't move, he's fine, right? If he can't move, he's not a problem.
So, with you being right next to him, Sigrid, he reaches out and touches you and casts Inflict Wounds.
Oh, no.
So, do I have to do anything for that?
Nope, but does a 15 hit?
It does.
That's
All
gonna
right.
hurt. That's gonna hurt.
That's bad.
That's gonna hurt.
All right, you're going to take
Oh!
6 plus 2 plus 6. So 14 necrotic damage.
Still here, guys.
So he just like
Beefy
reaches out and
child.
touches you, and your body just basically just like crumbles in pain. And top of the round, Cecil.
Eldritch blast right to the forehead.
Bring it on.
Oh no, that's a 7.
Nope. Yep. So you miss on that one pretty wide.
Oh, no. Cecil.
All right,
Move in
Cass.
closer. That's it.
All right, you move in closer. Cast her up.
All right, so is the one that I hit before the one that
Both guards are down.
both guards are down? Fuck.
You gotta fight your professor, bud.
Is he currently engaged with anyone, or is he just getting
I
his ass?
mean, he just reached out and super crippled Sigrid.
He touched me,
That's
my
fair.
God, I swear.
I'm going to take a deep sigh, kind of hide my face, and cast a firebolt at him.
All right, go for it.
14 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
I feel like you wish you would have missed it.
Maybe a little. 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. All right. So you hit him, and it's burning him, and he's still looking like he's starting to like look pretty weighed down, but he's still going pretty strong here. Mid-jitsu, you're hiding behind old Captain.
Play some music and inspire some more people.
Yeah,
All right.
You can. Who do you want to inspire?
I'll do Sigrid, I guess. That seems like a good.
Hi, Sigurd. You were inspired. Anything else, Ashley? Because that's a bonus action technically.
No, I got 4 life left, so I'm gonna play.
All right.
Sigrid.
The cat is currently on Proxenos.
Again.
All right.
Another one.
Proxenos.
Proxenos is going to run up and to him, if he can get in melee range of him, and he's going to make an attack.
Go for it.
All right. That's only going to be 14 to hit.
That hits.
Sick, nasty. 2 points of damage. Bonus action. You're going to action surge and do it again.
All right.
Oh, God, I shouldn't have done that. 11.
Does not hit.
Damn it. All right. Oh, wait. No, it was only on the first attack. Never mind. But yeah, that's it for Proxenos.
All right, Captain.
Captain, can I get a good Eldritch Blast off on him?
Yeah, you can.
All right, I'm going to Eldritch Blast yet again.
Eldritch Blast away.
That's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yep, that hits. So many Eldritch Blasts going on.
That's going to be 5 points of force damage, and he's pushed back into the wall 10 feet.
I mean, he doesn't move. He just pushes into the wall again.
Yeah, I can't. It's just my Eldritch Blast is potent, so I'm going to shoot, like, this time, my Eldritch Blast is going to look a little different. It's going to be like watery barnacles flying through the air at him.
All right. Sigrid. Oh, no. Sorry, Cam. Are you done?
I can't. Let me double check and read this because it says I can move as a bonus action. I can move the tentacle and then hit him again.
Yeah, it's still next to him.
Yeah. Can I do like a whoop-de-wop and like move it and then move it back to him and then slap him again?
I guess. I don't know how that works. I guess.
Yeah, it says as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the tentacle up to 30 feet and repeat the. Oh, I have to attack. Yeah, no, I'm not doing anything then.
Okay. Sigrid.
I'm gonna let off a war cry and then try to attack this person again with my hammer. Come on.
Hammer him. I believe in you.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Fuck yeah. Okay, that bardic inspiration die, can I put it towards my damage?
You can.
Hell yes. Okay, so
So what, a D6?
Yeah.
D6. Yep. So hammer is a 1d4 and then
I would like to point out this is probably the beefiest fucking professor I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, he's got a lot.
This man is taking an ass beating. They'll only be
He is
whipping
a
a swinger.
master at the Decadia. All right.
so he gets a total of 8 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Tell me how you do it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to just like
Knock him
jump
out and let
up.
us crush him.
I'm just gonna jump up so like I'm eye to eye with him and then just like baseball swing with my hammer into his face. I don't want to kill him. Just make it hurt really bad.
Oh, he had like one more point of health and you just did points. So you cleave in his head there. You don't kill him, but he's not gonna be the same.
This man's a
Waking up.
vegetable.
That's fine. And then I drop down and I'm breathing heavily, and then
And she's gonna freeze and die.
Oh, that is the end of combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it.
I'm gonna start. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
guys, we did it.
Good job.
Also,
I'm proud of you.
fuck this guy. That really hurt.
Well, you're not the one that got stabbed with a spear. Oh, wait, you did.
He touched me and I just felt like very wrong inside, okay? But, we should probably, well, he's gonna be out for a little bit, so we should probably make sure you, like, tie him up. Does
Someone
anybody have,
I'll pull out some rope.
Yeah.
And I'll tie him to a chair.
All right. There's no chance.
Start going through the papers that he
I'll tie his ass up hog tie style and leave his ass down on the floor.
All right, he's hog tied. What'd you say, Cecil?
I'm gonna start going through the paperwork that he was trying to throw into the fire.
All right, so he did successfully throw it all into the fire, but whenever the fire was tipped over, a lot of it fell back out. Slightly burned. Go ahead and roll perception.
I'm gonna snap my fingers and call Killigan to my shoulder.
Okay.
That is a 23.
Okay, so there's not much left. Most all of it was completely burned. You're getting bits and scraps of like sentences and whatnot. The only full words that you find are return city, gate, and keys.
I'm gonna share this information with the group.
There is a bigger piece of paper though that has a what looks like a door on it, and what looks like in a circle is all of your stones, like put into the door.
Mm-hmm.
Do we recognize what this? Is there any way to tell what this door might be?
No.
I want to dig through his pockets.
Dig away. You find the only thing in his pockets you find is his sling, which is the two-bird sling in the Theros book.
Okay.
You have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with that weapon. Also, when you make a ranged attack with that sling and hit a target, you can cause the ammunition to ricochet toward a second target within 10 feet of the first, and then make a ranged attack against that second target.
Oh, jeez.
Cool.
Okay, sweet. I'm going to look back at Mijitsu and say...
hold on, that's fine, but you'll also find his sling bullets, which there are 5 left in a pouch, right? And they are stunning. So on hit, the bullet deals an extra 1d10 force damage, and the target is stunned until after the end of your next turn.
Damn, okay. Yeah, I'm going to look at Mijitsu and be like, I believe this would be in better hands of you than I. And I'm going to hand him the sling and the bullets.
All right, so actually mark down, if you need to Google it, it's the two-bird sling.
Here's the link.
Thanks,
Goes
buddy.
in my attack and spell casting or equipment?
Equipment. And then you could also put it in your attack spot.
You've got a weapon now.
In place of your other sling.
You got a badass sling.
I can
And then
help
mark
now.
down that you only have 5 of the magic sling bullets.
It also goes into equipment.
Yeah.
That goes into equipment, yes. And on hit, they deal 1d10 force damage extra on top of what the regular damage of a sling is. And the target is stunned until after your next turn.
Dope.
If you miss with one of these bullets, it magically goes back to the pouch. But once it hits, it loses its magic. So you have 5 confirmed hits. No matter what, you can use it. You can hit somebody with them 5 times.
Sounds good. I'll do more than just hide behind people and play music.
Yeah, now you can throw random objects. You can throw your coins at them.
I just need some coins now.
Oh.
Hey, Cass.
Yes.
How come you never told us this professor is such a dick?
I don't know him well, and I didn't realize he was such a nefarious figure. He seemed like an
Yeah.
upstanding academic.
Well, obviously not. He that hurt, man. But maybe a stone got in here since we finally found him.
So I'm gonna search the
True.
room for the stones.
Do
Yeah,
what?
Roll perception.
Okay.
I'm gonna begin ritually casting detect magic again, but I'm gonna go through it this time.
I'd also
Alright.
like to look around the room for stones and stuff.
All right, whoever's looking around the room, roll perception. The spell finishes. There's no magic anymore. There's magic radiating off of, obviously him because he was, he was.
Right.
That's it. There's nothing else.
Okay.
I get a nat 1 on perception, so I don't think I'm going to be perceiving very much.
You see nothing.
You literally see nothing. I got a nat 20, but I have a -1 in perception, so that's a 19.
You still see nothing.
Sweet.
There's nothing to know. There's only the three people, the fire, and all the paper that they're burning, and then he already got all the information. Possible.
Did the guards have any pockets on them?
They had no pockets. No.
Peel off some golden masks.
Oh, can I pull the golden mask off?
You can pull the golden mask.
I'm gonna pocket this both golden masks.
You pocket both golden masks.
I think perhaps you should consider donating one of those, Captain, to the Academy. It could be of significance, historically or archaeologically.
Can I take the teeth?
Why?
Oh, well, man, there's some damn teeth in me.
I might need
Sure.
them.
If you like to take teeth, sure, I guess. You pry them out.
Okay. How many teeth do I get?
Roll
I need something for my slingshot.
a d20.
I like that creativity.
I got a 3.
All right, you got 3 teeth.
3 teeth. And that goes in my equipment.
Mm-hmm.
That goes in your equipment.
Sure am.
Hi.
I'm gonna look at Cass when he's told me about donating something, and make that popping noise that I do, and ignore him.
I'm just going to kind of slink down and look sad.
All right, you guys. So, y'all found everything in this room that there's to find. I'll just go ahead and DM that. If y'all would like to go back to the inn and rest, because y'all bought the night's worth. All the information that y'all were gotten was what Cecil gave to you, which was those 3 words. It's 4 words, but return city, gate, and key, and then the picture of a big door, like a giant door with what would be your stones all pushed into it. So with that information, that's all you have. So for next week, if y'all want to ponder, y'all will meet up and decide y'all's next step.
All
Over
right.
breakfast again.
Cool. Wait, what are we gonna do about the tied up professor?
I'm gonna leave his ass there.
Damn, we should interrogate him, man.
Why? He's a vegetable when he wakes up.
We could play
Yeah,
good cop, bad cop, with the child being the bad cop.
I don't think he can talk with that hammer blow you did to his temple.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just lightly, gently pressed him with it.
You crushed his skull.
Fine.
He lost teeth.
Fine.
Blood shot out of both his nose and mouth.
Yeah,
Ninjutsu
well,
would have gotten more teeth if you hadn't crushed all of him. It's like,
yeah, well, sometimes you gotta do, that's why you don't, child abuse, you not do it.
Yeah, don't touch kids in their no-no square with freaky hands.
Exactly.
You do it.
Coleman, you
tentacles
can go
blow.
ahead and stop the recording.
I don't wanna.